for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights. Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever known him to dance?
Sure. Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello, and good morning to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brayla Lee's virtual tour live. Glad to have you here. Good morning, Lynette Stiller. Good morning, La Capitana Venus. Good to see you, my friend. All is right within the world today. Glad to have all of you here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 destinations, including a bonus destination, some breaking news as we come on the air here. Y'all, last night, if you missed it, we talked about Corey, talked about a brother named Corey. Hang on, I want to get his name right now. I want to get his name correctamundo from the top. I gotta go back in my history. Corey McClain, he said that Meta might be selling Instagram because of antitrust laws. Remember, because right now TikTok is in a bit of a situation that either they gotta sell their part to a U.S. to United States or United States partner or an ally, or the app closes in the United States. Well, we had a great time last night, but there was one thing I forgot, and that's going to be our top destination. Y'all wait till y'all see this one. Then the Oscars came out. We're going to be talking about the nominations live this morning. Can't wait to tell you about that. Then Lencia Kebede. She has made history in the world of entertainment. Cannot wait to tell you what that accomplishment is. Jetblue has some new options in terms of seeing. We'll tell you about that. TNT Sports Inside the NBA is coming back. It will be broadcasting on ESPN, but TNT Sports will be producing it. There's some updates on who is on and who is not. We'll talk about that. Andy Cohen seems like he is doing more than Carlos King's existence. We'll get into that. Stephen A. Smith saying that he thinks that he'll be at ESPN. We'll get into more details on that. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. I know you guys saw the news. We are going to get into that. And then my damn state of Arkansas. What the hell is wrong with you? We'll get into that. Plus, not only that, our breaking news story, update on the fires there. So higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. So 9 destinations. Really 10 if you want to count the breaking news, but still 9 to 10 destinations this morning. Higher is waiting, low is available. Higher is waiting, rather, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. Y'all know my energy by now. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And one thing to know, and 2 things for sure, on this channel right here, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith. I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day is good when you're starting it off right. But I'm in the daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot happens early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Chen, you ain't never lied. Julie Chen Moonves, right? A little put some respect on your name. You ain't never lied, my friend. It is a new morning. And to Rush Mitchell, Dave Price, Harris Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez, and to La Capitana Venus, a lot happens early. We up in this mother. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning to you. It is good to be here on a Friday morning, January 24th, 2025. It's a Father Guy. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. You don't know, Lord. Impersonate that. But Father Guy, it's 11:11. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here in the building here. Yes, indeed. It's good to be here with all of you. All right, y'all. So some breaking news as we come on the air, everybody. Y'all know we keep up with everything, even the stuff that we really could care less about. But this story right here is something that we need to care about. So here it is here from the Independent. Updated 8 minutes ago, Los Angeles fire updates. Los Angeles fires live updates. Evacuation orders issued as new blaze explodes near U.S. and Mexico border in San Diego. I'm going to say that 2 more times. Evacuation orders issued as new blaze explodes near U.S.-Mexico border in San Diego. Evacuation orders issued as new blaze explodes near U.S.-Mexico border in San Diego. The border to fire has torn over 4,200 acres in San Diego County ahead of President 47's visit to survey the wildfire damage in the fire ravaged Los Angeles. Why is he visiting? Oh my God! Look at this fire. Oh my God, it is so horrible. Now, of course, I'm the biggest fire that you've ever seen thus far. That's what my man Rick Ross said, right? Right? It's my man Rick Ross. You know, he's a black. He's a black. I love the blacks. They voted for me hugely. Now, I don't know what we're going to do about this fire. I know how cause fires and destroy people's mental health, but I don't know how to put out fire like this. This is horrible. Like, why does he need to go? Jesus Christ. Listen. I don't know. Brian wiped up what? Is he not president anymore? No, he's still president. Okay, I'm going to mess. Hey, self. So say, huh? You got a show to do. Oh, that's right. I got a show to do. I'm so sorry. My bad, y'all. Okay. Thank you, self, for telling me. You're welcome. You know you do too damn much. It takes one to know one. Sorry. Let's roll on. You never know what's going to happen when we're live on tour here. Let's play this video here.
Style staples to help you set any vibe, from custom lighting under $150 to vintage jackets under $100. For affordable pieces to help you make a fresh start, Etsy has it.
That's all the water that they're filling. Put out the flames. Here's this video here. Is it wrong I just rather want money than fame? This is at Mystic Marine in California. Now, I want y'all to know something. that as a news correspondent, give me the money. Give me the money. Oh my God, hang on. Because I gotta bring up this Futurama reference. If you know, you know. Okay, listen. Right here. Here it is here.
Are there any left? There may be one. Okay, it's $500. You have no choice of carrier. The battery can't hold a charge, and the reception isn't very. Shut up and take my money.
Moving on. Shout out to Futurama. You can catch that on. Oh, wait for it. Y'all know I'm extra. You know I'm extra, right? You guys can catch Futurama on because Futurama is a I love our show, don't you? I say that every SAP live. I know you do. Hey, Roll Reacts. Good to see you this morning. Roll Reacts, by the way, is a content creator. Everybody like, comment, share, subscribe to Roll Reacts. Much love to you for being here. All right, y'all. Let's get to the getting in our bonus destination, heartbreaking destination. But as y'all know, we cover what the majority of the culture is talking about. We talk about what the minority of the culture is talking about behind the scenes. We talk about what everybody's talking about in the middle of it all. San Diego County's Ward 2 fire exploded Friday morning, spreading quickly over more than 4,200 acres early Friday. Driven by critical fire weather, the new blaze has forced evacuation orders, and schools announced that they will close for the day. The main fire spread they are concerned about is generally spreading in a northern direction. Cal Fire Captain Robert Johnson said of fire crews working to battle the border fire. He told the San Diego Union Tribune early Friday that firefighters are seeking some extreme fire behavior recently. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles County-based Hughes fire, which exploded near Castile Lake on Wednesday, has spread across 10,396 acres and is at 56% containment. And the Laguna Beach, everybody, which started in Ventura County on Thursday, is now 70% contained after engulfing 94 acres. Now, I wanted to say this. When you are a news correspondent, now I remember what I was going to say. When you are a news correspondent, the bravery, the mental, and the faculties you have to bring the news to you live. So whenever you're on the scene, this is how I want y'all to see how close this is, okay? Let me go back. And I'm going to put it on mute because they say if you really want to know the seriousness of the situation, put it on mute and just watch. So imagine Captain Venus, Roll Reacts, the Nelson, me being a news correspondent, and we're standing right here, like far away from it. But in the background is a live shot of a fire raging behind you that could also take you out. So when people say journalism doesn't matter, that, it's, fake news and this, that, and the third, that is real. There are people who have lost their lives in foreign countries, okay, for just trying to report the news. There are some people that have dealt with going through death's door because of their mental health and reporting the news. So please, for the love of God, unless you can get your ass up, get on a plane and put yourself in a situation where you don't know if you can have the wherewithal to handle it, shut the fuck up. Because without news, without media, without communication, there would not be a world. Understand? Let's roll the fuck on. Make me damn sick. Well, but yet you got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and everything else. And by the way, for those on the right there saying, we don't like the news. I bet you paid attention to the news for that. Moving on. Now fires are raging across Southern California, including the deadly destructive Palisades and Eaton fires. Later in the day, President 47 is expected to visit impacted areas to survey the damage. It's part of his first presidential trip to take an office, and I hope the president comes back after his visit tomorrow. It's not just here for the short term, but for the long haul. I know Governor Gavin Newsom is given love, grace, and space because he is a governor. He understands the assignment is bigger than him. But we all know that he's not here for the long haul for these people. And that's what Governor Gavin Newsom said on Thursday in the statement here. LA switches attention to flooding precautions because as Palisades fire continues to burn, we want to keep Angelinos. We continue work to keep Angelinos safe. Palisades fire is now at 75% containment, and efforts to install K-rails and sandbags are ahead of possible rain are underway. Through this, so for those of you who don't know, California is in a La Nina winter cycle, so that could mean rain because of the dry condition in California, mudslides. So this is a very, very real situation here, and this is an alert that just came up here. Unfit Unified Incident Commands allowing limited re-entry to certain areas evacuated during the fire. Details at emergency.laca.gov/re-entry. Here are the disaster recovery areas. Resources for individuals and families open. Individuals and families impacted by the fires open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Westside location 10850 Pico Boulevard, Los Angeles, California 90064. Eastside location 3035 East Foothill Boulevard, Pasadena, California 91107. Online resources available at emergency.lacity.gov/recovery. So, and here it is. Here, I will drop this link in the chat for you all if you know anybody out in California. So they got re-entry information, wildfire recovery resources, damage assessment dashboard, rain impacts and preparation, pet assistance resources, wildfire updates and evacuation orders. Sign up for LA County emergency alerts, LA Strong, report and track power outages, request city services, resource map, and press room. So I will drop that link in the chat. And listen, we gotta absolutely recognize that just because the cycle is moving doesn't mean people ain't struggling, because you got Hawaii that they're still going through, recovering of when they went through the fires. You got the hurricanes that happened last year. So, and still to this day, New Orleans is still recovering from Hurricane Katrina. So even though stories move on, that doesn't mean people are moving through a struggle. Okay. And like I said to y'all before, some of y'all who, and by the way, can I just give it up to Drop the T, who did her morning show this morning? Wonderful, wonderful job. And she's going to be doing a lunch show later on. I am so proud of her for stepping out on faith to cover other content. And by the way, Queen Sheba, I've been seeing you cover other content. Tell me Braylon's voice is sounding strong, real, and true, without telling me that my voice is sounding wrong, shrill, and true. Okay? Still love Queen Sheba. I'm just saying, I've been saying to y'all, I have a feeling the end is near for some that want to stay in this ending. But for everybody who wants a beginning, the opportunities are wide open if you cover other stuff. And I'm not saying I've been right. But did I lie though? Did I mother-ucking lie? By the way, shout out to Kicking It with Courtney. I was over there this morning. I wasn't over there with Glam because y'all Glam wakes up extremely early. But I love me some Glam though. Here is the link here for lacity.gov in case you guys need to know any updates there. Hey, I said what I said. Welcome in. Ro Reacts, much love to you. I said what I said, saying hey to Venus. Absolutely, Matt Brad, they are stupid. Prayers up to California. When I was in college, being around, she used to kick my ass. Let me tell you something. Your husband saw. Ooh, that's a Category 5 hurricane. Oh, yes, Lord. Those waves are crashing down on me. Da, 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 da. It just rained down on me. He said, fuck the lakes and streams I used to. I want to go to that waterfall. I'm swimming away. What a glorious feeling, and I'm happy again. I'm swimming away, rather, from my thinking. What a glorious feeling, and I'm happy again. Good job, everybody. Yes, good job to everybody who's about the business of being on the purpose and not seeking temporary attention. Like I said, anybody can be a present to temporarily entertain, but it takes somebody to be a permanent gift to bless you. Okay, you want to turn me loose, Brian? You nasty heathen! I can't say shit my damn self because Community UNT called me a wholesome heathen. So, listen, being a heathen, it's a spectrum, There's me down here, wholesome heathen, and there's Captain Venus over here, extreme heathen. I'm joking. And then everybody else is kind of in the middle. But let's get back to the story here. Let's get back to the destination. Oh, my Lord. Okay, latest map show evacuation orders and warnings for Border 2 fire. So, right here, the evacuation orders are in red and warnings are in yellow. So, red right here, and then yellow right here. This orange tint, I don't know, but looks like it might be a warning. The evacuation area for the Border 2 fire is a large swath stretching from Otay Lakes Road east to State Route 94 and Dulza and west to Lower Otay Lake. It also includes the Otay Open Space Reserve. School shutter amid Border 2 fire update. Number 3, 7:11 a.m. Now, did anybody have a Slurpee at 7:11 a.m. when they made this tweet on Twitter? I'm just asking a question. Due to ongoing shut up. Just stick to the assignment. Due to ongoing safety and air quality concerns related to the Border 2 fire, East Lake Middle, East Lake High, and East Hills Academy and Olympian High will be closed today, 1/24/25. All other school sites within SUHSD remain open with limited outdoor activities. It's a fire going on. Why are y'all doing limited outdoor activities? What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do? Okay, class, today we're going to have science class outside in a burning fire. But we could not be alive. I know, but you're getting an education. Close it down. Jesus. Border 2 fire, and I understood, Captain Vince, understood, my friend. Border 2 fire burns close to San Diego County's Otay Water District Service area. The Border 2 fire is burning close to our Otay Water Service area. So far, it's being fought mainly from the air. The evacuation points are the regional Edward Cinemas, Rancho San Diego, South and Southwestern College, Chula Vista, both in our service area. The fire is 10% contained. So, oh it's going to take something else. Okay, but you see here, that is the fire right there and right there. So very, very active situation here. The National Modular Airborne Firefighting Systems Fleet has been activated in the Channel Islands of California. So here it is here.
We send remote sensing aircraft over these fires to collect data and create maps and videos. Our planes can make perimeter maps, and they're using infrared sensors to create a map showing exactly where the perimeter of the fire is in near real time.
There's some heat in these canyons.
The CAL FIRE Intel aircraft are able to see things that people on the ground just can't see. They can see heat that's not even visible. There may not be smoke, and the sensors on the CAL FIRE Intel ship can see right down to the ground, and they can see all that type of stuff. And we'll be able to put it on a map and get it to those firefighters out there on the ground. Another type of map that we create during the beginning of a fire is called an aerial structure assessment map. It helps us to understand what the severity of impact to structures is on that fire in a very timely manner. What this technology and these pieces of equipment that we have at CAL FIRE are doing for us, it is really allowing our decision makers on the ground to understand exactly where and what their fire is doing sooner and more accurately than they've ever been able to have in the past, and more comprehensively.
Shout out to CAL FIRE for making it do what it do there. And then right here, photo show California fires in action on Thursday. So as you can see here, charred road sign and damaged utility pole amid a scorching landscape in the huge fire near Santa Clarita, California on Thursday. The fire is now more than half contained, a smoldering tree trunk there. And the firefighters work while the Sepulveda fire is burning in Los Angeles, California on Thursday. The blaze, 60% contained. The Shard Hills of Angeles National Forest on the huge fire near Santa Clarita, California. Oh, shout out to the photographers as well for getting these images here. Firefighters work while the Sepulveda fire is burning in Los Angeles, California. And then right here, they have revamped their fire relief website. And then here is the Palisades entry, Palisades fire re-entry information here. So I will drop this link as well if you guys need it. So now you're caught up with everything that's going on with the California fires. All right, y'all, let's get to the again and doing what we do with the rest of our destinations. We will always take time out to say what needs to be said around here. All right, y'all, here we go. So this destination I made because I forgot to add this last night to could Instagram be up for sale live? So here we go. This comes to us from TechCrunch.com. TikTok is testing a desktop live streaming software called TikTok Live Studio. Okay. What if instead of watching your favorite TikTok star stream on Twitch, you could watch them play games live on TikTok for the last few days? And by the way, this came out December 15, 2021. But wait till you see this, okay? For the last few days, according to the platform, TikTok has been testing a Windows program called TikTok Live Studio. So if you think of Windows is the Android to computers, while Mac is Apple, okay? Once downloaded to your desktop, the program allows users to log in with their TikTok account and stream directly to TikTok Live. Within the program, you can communicate with viewers through the chat feature. You can stream content from your computer, your phone, or gaming console. TikTok told TechCrunch that this program is currently available only in a handful of Western markets for a few thousand users. So here it is here. So this is what TikTok Live Studio looks like. So you got this, you got camera, so the scene. Then this is somebody's account here, gaming. Get access to Go Live. It looks like you are eligible to use the software at the time for help content support team. You have your live chat there. And then that's your microphone there and volume of your microphone there. And then here's this here, streaming quality. Audio, streaming quality, audio record. So then you've got your video quality, resolution, FPS, video bitrate, audio bitrate encoder if you have OBS as well. It's super basic in its current state. This is from Shaq Bussy. Has both landscape and portrait scenes. Sources include game capture, mobile capture, mobile capture, video capture, program capture, some text and images. No browser sources or alerts. Emojis are limited to the stock one. So I will open up these images here so you guys can see what we got going here. I know we are always about what is next over here. So here it is, full screen, game capture, mobile capture, image and camera. And then here is all the options here. Same thing, full screen, game capture, program capture, mobile capture, video capture, camera, image, and text. You can do live GIFs, live GIFs, comments, keyword filter there. So you can filter out, negative words. And then here are the emojis right here. So, my way, shout out to Zach Bussy on Twitter for dropping this intel here. An obvious benefit for TikTok testing this feature is that creators might be motivated to stay within their app instead of asking their audience to watch their stream on Twitch or YouTube gaming. From the look of TikTok's promotional images, it seems that the company is catering toward more people looking to stream video games, but it is nice to inform TikTok Live Studio lacks the features that seasoned streamers can find on broadcast software like OBS or Streamlabs. Now, Google had where it was a cloud video game based platform. And then Amazon, I think they had a game system called Luna. Amazon, yep. So Luna is a cloud gaming platform owned and operated by Amazon right here. You can also utilize Twitch with this, okay? So just to give you guys a little context there. Okay, which makes sense as the product is still in testing. For example, even though you could hook up a video game console to TikTok Live, so you can't use browser windows as a source, and you can't set up in-stream alerts for tips or new follows. So, new tab. So here it is here, just a little bit. So as you can see here, there's a game there. Then you got the full screen live chat there, and then you can showcase your game play there. Just a little bit more here. It's kind of dark, as you can see there. So this is a real full-fledged thing, or at least it's full-fledged of being able to, do it. But a goal for this feature test is to see how creators use the software. TikTok Live Studio isn't guaranteed to roll out, the company told TechCrunch. Whenever TikTok tests a feature, that doesn't mean it's here to stay forever. But if we do see a true launch of TikTok Live Studio, the platform will say what creators are using the software for, then tailor it to better suit those cases. Already, creators are using TikTok's live streaming tools to monetize and expand their followings. Creators can accept tips, schedule events, use live Q&A tools, go live with other users, filter certain keywords, and assign moderators. Right now, TikTok Live Studio allows users to choose whether they want to enable gifting and comments, and they can set up keyword filters, but other existing live streaming features like assigning moderators and scheduling streams could potentially be incorporated in a future more robust product. The streaming software could also mark an opportunity for TikTok to reach more desktop users. For creators, a desktop streaming software is essential since a smartphone simply isn't built to connect to your gaming console and stream at the same time. Though people do watch video game streams on their phones, the user experience is generally better on desktop, which could help users create the habit of using TikTok on their computer. Now, here's the gag. Are you ready? You can actually get TikTok Live Studio. Okay, now listen, this is not to push anything. Y'all know we are, YouTube over here, right? But also too, we are about telling you what is next. Mac is life. Okay. No, seriously, Mac is good, but sometimes Technology is technology. Either you get Windows or a Mac, and we all agree on that at least. Build the ultimate TikTok experience. You can download for Windows or you can get access, right? So here it is here. So as you can see here, alert, goal, display capture, camera, scene 2, scene 3. Can I zoom in here? No, I can't. So as you can see here, the live data or data. So you see the top 3 here. You see how many people are watching. I think how many people are subscribing. The likes and your gifts right there. Then you have your live chat there. You have your volume. You have your microphone. And then you have that live button right here where you see, it's not letting me really, but where you see 3455, that's the live to start and stop the live. And then you have, you know, your icons that you see on TikTok in there, like so. So empower your live for various scenarios. There we go. So empower your live for various scenarios. So maximize your live experience by sharing gaming content, engaging discussions, or hosting live shows. So chat, effects, gaming. Explore exclusive TikTok features. Engage with viewers using TikTok's exclusive interaction features like co-host, multi-guest, live goal, and more. So you got live goal, subscription, multi-guest, co-host, text poll, highlights. Customize with widgets. Spice up your live with widgets such as viewer ranking, countdown, and more. And you also can thank people for their subscriptions. You got follower goal. You got rank there. Highlighted comments there. So this is what it will look like in TikTok Live Studio. Catch everything in real time. Never miss a beat. Find new comments, gifts, and new followers all at real time. Unlock the power of data or data. Gain insights into your live and viewers with live analytics. So these analytics are live in real time. So how you can see viewers by section, viewers from, age, gender, total views, revenue, in terms of diamonds, interact, how many likes. Okay, that's what it is. The plus is how many people are liking. Okay, and then duration as well. Then you see total views, peak concurrent viewer, average viewers, and unique viewers there. Now here are the system requirements. Okay, minimum. CPU Intel Core i3 9th generation or higher, AMD Ryzen 5 3000 series or higher, GPU NVIDIA GeForce GTX 10 series or higher, AMD Radeon graphics memory, 8 gig storage space, 1 gig DirectX version 11 camera, no specification for that. General live, CPU Intel Core i5 11th generation or higher, AMD Ryzen 5 600 series or higher, GPU NVIDIA GeForce RTX 20 series or higher, AMD Radeon RX 5000 series or higher, memory 16 gig storage space, 1 gig DirectX version, camera 1080p or higher. And for a gaming live, all you gamers out there, listen up. Basically the same thing here. Intel Core i5 11th generation or higher, AMD Ryzen 5 5000 series or higher, GPU NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series or higher. That's for the GPU. AMD Radeon RX 6000 series or higher. So basically the CPU for general live and gaming live are the same. Well, actually, sorry, hang on. The Intel Core i5 11th generation or higher is the same, but the difference is here is the AMD Ryzen. You gotta get a 5000 series or higher, 6000 series or higher for general, and then the GeForce RTX 30 series and 6000 series for AMD Radeon 6000 series for the GPU. So a bit higher for the gaming because of the graphics and the intensity of how everything has to move, flow, and connect. Memory though, 8 gig, storage space 1 gig, DirectX version 11, and camera 720p or higher. So here are the frequently asked questions of Live Studio. What's Live Studio? TikTok Live Studio is the official live tool for Windows users. Is TikTok Live Studio available to all creators? All live creators can go live on Live Studio if they meet the access requirements. For more details, visit the access application page. For creators in the US, gaming creators, referring to those who have previously posted game-related short videos or went live with in-game related content on TikTok, need a minimum of 1,000 followers. Non-game creators need a minimum of 10,000 followers. For creators outside the US, a minimum of 1,000 followers is required. Note that due to security reasons, you may not be able to apply for access. Contact us if you have any questions. How do I access? Let's see here. How do I get access to TikTok Live Studio? You can find the download page entrance on the profile list. Download TikTok Live Studio, latest official version. Start Live Studio and log into your TikTok account. Is there a Mac OS version? TikTok Live Studio only supports Windows at the moment. Okay. What's the difference between Live Studio and OBS? TikTok Live Studio and OBS has similar functions. However, Live Studio is developed by TikTok. Creators can use it by logging in to TikTok. It also offers better information and content safety for creators. So here it is here. So it only supports 64-bit Windows 10 or newer. So I wanted you guys to know about this because, listen, y'all know we are always about what is next, as you all know. And also, too, it just goes to show, like we talked about last night. Oh, okay, listen, look at this. Look at this. I'm approved. I'm approved. So if you want to know if you have a Windows laptop, or, you know, you can get a very easy one for $100, okay? Here's how you know if you got access. Click get access, and then it will let you know if you've been approved or not. But it's only for Windows right now. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat if you are a TikTok content creator, in case you did not know about it, okay? All right, there. Okay, so where was it here? Okay, so here are more questions here. How do I set up Live Studio here? If you're not familiar with tools like TikTok Live Studio, then set up now. We will guide you through all the basic settings, including setting up your camera, microphone, and publishing parameters. The details of the beginner guide can be found in the next section. If you have other live tools on your computer, import from another tool click import from another tool. To migrate your settings on other tools to Live Studio. Alternatively, you can go live now to enter the home page to set up your video source and layout. How do you set up Live Studio as a beginner? You can use the built-in microphone or your external mics. Make sure you test the audio level. Camera, you can use the built-in camera or your own webcam. Live video quality, the default video quality is 720p. You can adjust it to your live preference. Scene settings, you can do desktop capture or desktop capture and camera, just like we're doing here. What can I find on the Live Studio homepage? So here is all up here. So where is one? So one is right here. You can customize up to 10 scenes at a time. Each scene contains many sources. Sources will be displayed in the middle of canvas 2, of the canvas area 2, which is right here. After setup, you can edit the sources and adjust the position at any time. Number 2, live information right here. To get more potential viewers, add live to your tile cover photo and tags here. You can choose whether to allow your viewers to send gifts or comments during your live. Number 3, live settings right here. Basic live settings will be displayed, such as the go live button, the pause live button. Now that's cool. They got a pause live button. Now that is cool. I do wish you could, pause live or say we'll be right back, but they don't have that for StreamYard. I don't know about other platforms, but that pause live button is kind of cool. Or options to set up your camera, video, microphone. Click the mixer icon to access your audio settings. More settings such as the noise suppressor. Although there are some women in there that are not noise suppressors, there are noise amplifiers. I kid. Audio channel management will be found there, bias. For video settings such as audio quality, bitrate, green screen, and more, click the settings icon next to the Go Live button. Number 4, live data or data. Right here, real-time live data or data will be displayed in this part during your live. Your latest live data or data will be there when you're not live. To view more details about your live data or data, click the live center by clicking the icon at the top. Number 5, your live chat right here. You can see all notifications here during your live, including comments, gifts, emojis, and more. View more details by clicking their nicknames. If you want to block someone or phrases in your chat, go to settings and filter them out. Alternatively, you can just turn off allow comments or allow gifts. Click the pop-out icon, and your chat box will become a transparent flowing window. If you want to see comments while you're playing a full screen game on one single monitor, drag the window on your game screen to the side. System status, the internet speed, and SRU system resource usage will be displayed here. Tools, that's number 6. Number 6 is right here. Your CPU and everything will be right there. And then number 7, tools, live right here. Or tools, Live Studio provides many tools for interaction such as Treasure Box. You can find them all right there. Where can I find more user guides about Live Studio? To view more user guides, click Profile, select Live Center. Number 2, click Help Center. Number 3, in Help Center, you can explore popular articles and topics such as live tools, beginner tutorials, troubleshooting, short settings, video, and audio settings, and more. What are sources? Sources refer to photos or other elements shown in a scene. Number 2, types of sources. There is desktop capture. The source captures your entire desktop and is shown in Live Studio Preview. Camera capture, where you turn on your camera. This source will capture the image from your camera and show in Live Studio Preview. Photo source, you can add custom photos and see them Live Studio Preview. In Live Studio Preview, rather. Video sources, number 4. This type of source allows you to add custom videos to the Live Studio Preview. Goals source, number 5. This type of source allows you to add custom goals in your Live Studio Preview, such as gift goals and follower goals. They help your viewers understand your needs and interact with you. Number 6, reminder source. Reminder sources are added to Live Studio Preview to notify you when viewers are following you, subscribe or send gifts and more. 5, 6, 7, countdown source. This adds a custom countdown timer to your Live Studio Preview. Number 8, more sources will become available in the future. Number 3, how to add sources. You can add custom sources to your scenes based on what you need for your live. Right here, how do I start a live? 2 simple steps rather. Number 1, click Go Live from the preview page. Number 2, once you confirm your live information, you can start your live content. Number 2, select your live tile cover photo and topic to help your viewers find your live more easily. So you know how you can get your thumbnails and stuff here on YouTube. You can, what's the devil emojis for? Oh, because of the noise suppressor thing. Hey, you know how you can do thumbnails and stuff here? You can also do that for the live. So here it is, go live. And then right here, get ready to go live. Choose your topic, your thumbnail, and your cover image or thumbnail, everything there. Introduction to the main page here. And listen, I'm reading all of this because all of it's important. If you're a TikTok creator, content creator, you need to know what's going on in the creator economy, and that's what we do over here as well. Introduction to the main page. Number 1, left, manage your sources and scenes on the panel to the left of your screen. 1, add click source to add up to 10 sources. You can define the shape and position of these sources to create personalized live content. Number 2, click add scene and set up different scenes. The settings of all the scenes will be saved, and you can switch to any scene at any time, even when you're live. Number 3, click landscape scenes and change between 16:9 or 9:16 so that you can have the best live experience on your phone and your computer. So that's 1. So this is 1 here, the left. On the right hand side, Your right-hand panel shows your live data or data and comments. Live data is the statistics of your live and shows the number of viewers and gifts. All viewer comments will appear in live chat. Right here, number 3, top in the top section, you can set your content category, topics, and cover photo of your live. All these things can help your live attract more potential viewers. The bottom section is your control panel. It includes record button. Once you start recording, a video copy will be saved to device. Number 2, mixer. You can control and adjust audio signals from different input sources. Number 3, you can turn it on or off at any time. Right here. This is the top, on and off right here. Let's see, right here at the bottom. On microphone, you can turn it on or off at any time. Number 3 there. Number 4, settings. All settings for software setup or for your live can be found here. So that's number 4. And then start your live when you're ready. Let's go live. How do I check comments and notifications? Number 1, you can see all comments and notifications on the panel on the main page. Click a comment to reply or report the comment. So you see report and reply. Number 3, you can choose to show gift notifications and comments or turn off. It says you can also filter out comments that involve sensitive words that you choose. Where can I check how my live looks? You can go to TikTok live, tiktok.com/live to check your own live and monitor how it looks. How do I view and share highlights from my live? After you're in your live, the playback takes time to transcode, ranging from a few minutes to hours. After transcoding is complete, you can watch and download the live playback in Live Center. Click your profile, you can find Live Center. So here it is. Here, your Live Center, where you get your analytics and you can see your sessions here. Look now a violation tab, especially for violations that you didn't even do. But okay, Joe. Anyway, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everybody else, no judgment. Okay, just be better. What are the rules I should follow? Once you choose to go live with Live Studio, you should follow our terms of service, community guidelines, and other policies on TikTok. How do I report a problem? Number 1, if there's a problem with Live Studio, open the TikTok app and go to Profile, Settings, Privacy, Report Problem. You can also give your feedback on our TikTok website. Number 2, describe your problem in detail or give screenshots of it. I would say both. Give detail and screenshots of it. Number 3, report an issue by sending us the log file. You can save the log file to your desktop by clicking export log. So there you go. Woo. Live information there. We're almost at a full-fledged hour. So we're going to take a little bit of commercial break. And when we come back, we got Oscar nominations, everybody, to talk about. We got Lencia Kebede. Can't wait to tell you about her. We got Jetblue. We got TNT Sports. Got Andy Cohen, Stephen A. Smith, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, Belonging, and Arkansas. Y'all, we got a lot more tour to cover. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We will be back right after this. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little
triple meal deals. 6 classic, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with I'm loving it.
Love y'all right back. Welcome back here in the Brand Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me, y'all. We have a lot going on this morning. We kicked it off with some updates about the California wildfire. So in case you guys did not know, there is a new fire going down right now in San Diego. Evacuation orders issued as new blaze explodes near U.S.-Mexico border in San Diego. The border fire has torn over 4,200 acres in San Diego County. So the fire exploded Friday morning, spreading quickly once again to more than 4,200 acres early Friday. Driven by critical fire weather, the new blaze has forced evacuation orders, and schools announced that they will close for the day. So we kicked off with that. Then we just got done talking about TikTok Live Studio. If you have a Windows laptop and you are a TikTok content creator, you can use TikTok Live Studio. Now, like I said, TikTok is in a bit of a flummox right now. They're a bit of a situation. They're a little bit in limbo because President 47 has put in a ban, or he's put a stop to the ban rather for TikTok. And he has the power to either sell it or close it, but also two, apparently it's a federal crime to go against the ban because whoever is providing the services for TikTok to flourish, then that means $5,000 per user. That means each provider that's helping TikTok commit crime could be punished to $850 billion. Not 850 million, 850 billion, which means they will be bankrupt. Okay, so we have talked about those two destinations, and now it's time to talk about some Oscar news. Let's get into it, everybody. The nominations for the Oscars are out right there, so let's look at them here. All right, so here we go, y'all. So, Best Picture, Anora, Neon, Alex Coco, Samantha Kwan, Sean Baker, producers, The Brutalist, A24, Complete Unknown, Searchlight, Fred Berger, James Medical, Alex Hennon, producers, Conclave, Focus Features, Tess Ross, Juliette Howell, and Michael A. Jackman, producers, Dune 2, Part 2, Warner Bros., Mary Parent, Callie Pointer, Tiny Point, Dennis Fair, producers, Emily Perez, Amelia Perez, Netflix, I'm Still Here, Sony Pictures Classic, Nickel Boys, Orient Pictures, Amazon, MGM Studios, Substance, Mumbai, and of course, Wicked, Universal, Mark Black producer. The 6 AAA should be nominated for Best Picture. Tyler, I don't know if you got your nominations in, okay? But that should be up for Best Picture because you did your good shit in that film, okay? He absolutely did. If you haven't seen the 6 AAA, please go see it. I think it's like the highest Netflix film. Hang on. right here. Here it is here, y'all. Now, this came out 7 days ago. Okay. Tyler Perry's 6AAA is not only his most watched Netflix movie to date, with 52.4 million views over its first 4 weeks on the streamer, but the historical drama has also boosted viewership for his other films on the service. So his most watched Netflix film to date is the 6AAA, a historical movie about the 6AAA, a Black women who handled their good shit with their faculties as they were disrespectfully treated as shit. Y'all, if y'all have not seen that, please, for the love of God, go see it on Netflix. It is worth your time. You will not be disappointed. I mean, honestly, I was like, if that's not nominated for Best Picture, something is wrong in the country. And we already got a convicted fella as president, so what could be worse? But that deserves to be up for Best Picture. Best Director, Sean Baker, Anura, Brady Corbett, The Brutalist, James Mango, Complete Unknown, Jaquez Arden, Emilia Perez, Corel Farget, The Substance, Actor Leading Role, Adrian Brody, The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes, Conclave, Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice, actress in leading role, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked, Carla Sofia Garcon, Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison, Honor, Demi Moore, The Substance, Fernando Torres, I'm Still Here. Actor in a supporting role, Yura Bolshevo, Honora Cohen, A Real Pain, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Actress in a supporting role, Monica Barrow, A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande, Wicked, Felicity Jones, The Brutalist, Isabella Solini, Conclave, Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez. Adapted screenplay, A Complete Unknown, screenplay by James Mangold and Jay Cox. Conclave, screenplay by Peter Strong. Emilia Perez, screenplay by Jaquez Arden in collaboration with Thomas Bigdean, Leah Mrs. and Nicholas Levici. Nickel Boy, screenplay by Ramil Ross and Jocelyn Marr. Sing Sing, screenplay by Clint Bitley, Greg Quinder, story by Clint Billy, Greg Quinder, Clarence McKean, John Devon G. Whitfield. Original screenplay, Honora, written by Sean Baker. The Brutalist, written by Brady Corbett, Monica Fazroid. A Real Pain, written by Jesse Eisenberg. September 5th, written by Mortiz Binder, Tim Felbar, code written by Alex David. The Substance, written by Corley Farget. Animated short film, Beautiful Men, Mayo distribution, Nicholas Kempers and Brett Van Eslade. This is best animated short film. Like I said, original screenplay here. Adapted screenplay there. Okay, animated short film, Beautiful Men, Mio distribution, Nicholas Kempus and Rich Van Slade. In the Shadow of Cypress, Shirley Stroheim, Jose Molini, Magic Candles, Toei, Imagination, Dashuki, Nishro, and Takashi Washo. I'm just going to say this. I'm a black man from Little Rock, Arkansas, so if I butcher your name, is not on purpose, believe me. I'm trying to make sure we recognize everybody. And congratulations to all the nominees, for sure. Wonder to Wonder, Mia Distribution, Mina Gantz, Steinet Barlofa, Yuck, Mina Distribution, Louis Epchute, and Juliette Marquette. Well, I can tell you this. Mia Distribution got 3 chances to win. Okay, so listen, you can just claim that category that night, okay? I'm a costume design, A Complete Unknown, Arian Phillips, Conclave, Lucy Crystal, Gladiator 2, John T. Yates, and David Crossman, Norforsu, Linda Muir, and Wicked, Paul Taswell. Live action short film, Elaine, Sam Cutler-Krutz, David Cutler-Krutz, Anuja, Adam J. Graves, Sharita Mati, I'm not a robot. The New Yorker, Victoria Walderman and Trent, Last Ranger, Cindy Lee and Darwin Shaw, The Man Who Cannot Remain Silent, Manifest, Nambija Sifizek, and Daniel Peck. You know what? The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent probably was trying to say something that needed to be said. Okay? Jesus Christ. Anyway, makeup and hairstyling, a different man. Mike Moreno, David Presto, and Crystal Gerando, Emily Perez, Julia Flosh Cambron, Emmanuel Javier, and Jean Christopher Spotkinty. That's Amelia Perez. Nofushu, David White, Tracy Loader, Suzanne Stokes Muchin, The Substance, Pierre Oliver Persin, Stephanie Goutin, and Maurice Gassin. Wicked, Francis Hammond, Laura Blood, and Sarah Newf. Original score, Brulis, Daniel Blumenberg, Conclave, Volker Berman, Amelia Perez, Clement Docile, and Camille. Wicked, John Power, Stephen Schwartz, The Wild Robot, Kristen Bowers. Anime feature film, Flow, Sideshow, Janus Films. Inside Out 2, Walt Disney, Kelsey Mann and Mark Nielsen. Memoir of a Snail, IFC Films, Adam Elliott and Liz Kearney. Boss and Gromit, Vengeance, Most Foul, Netflix, Wild Robot, Universal, Chris Sanders, and Jeff Herman. Cinematography, The Brutalist, LOL, Lowell Crawley, Dune Toon, Green Fraser, Emilia Perez, Paul Calhoun, Maria Ed Lockman, Fursu John Bashlit. Documentary feature film, Black Box Diary, MTV Documentary Films, Shiro Otto, Eric Nanari, Hannah Afquin, No Other Land, Basil, Adriana, Rachel Struhl, Hamdan Bao, and from Abraham, Porcelain War, Picture House, Brendan Bamor, Slava, Letuvi, Ania Soroska, Paul and Paula Dupree Penn. Soundtrack to Coupe d'Eat, Kino Lorber, John Brown Press, Don Millis, Greg Bruniti, Sugar Cane, National Geographic Documentary Films. You know what? I feel for John Travolta. You know when he said the wickedly talented Adele Mazim, we should forgive John Travolta because some of these names, I have to tell you, it's hard to pronounce. Aries Girl Podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe to Aries Girl Podcast. Hey, virtual coworker. Hey, gorgeous. Good to see you. I'm sure Gabo say hello to Aries Girl Podcast. Hi, Sharon. Snatch by Diego. We got to catch up, bruh. Where have you been? Like, we did Check It with the King, and y'all, it was hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go on my channel, go on Snatch by Diego's channel and watch it. We got to catch up, just talk brother to brother, because I miss seeing you around here. Good to see you. Aries Girl Podcast, me too. Diego. Hey, Aries Girl Podcast. Yes. Yeah, I'm working catch up and lives. We're living the same life today. And you are glad to have you here. We are in the middle of Oscar nominations that came out yesterday. We are right now in the middle of documentary feature film. And I'm butchering names now on purpose, okay? And not to mention, can you imagine being a presenter? Okay. You couldn't let me know about it? You couldn't just DM me on Instagram? Okay. I see where we are. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, let me know. Okay, you know what? Let me know next time and I will come through. Okay, just DM me next time and I will come through. For real. I will definitely come through. Okay, all good. Just let me know, my friend, and I will come through. I love supporting you. You know that. Let's see here. Back to Oscar nominations here. Documentary short film Death by Numbers, Kim A. Seiner, Janique L. Robrild, I Am Ray, awarded MTV documentary films of Shamik Mura and Maya Grimp. Incident, The New Yorker, Bill Morrison, Jamie Coven, Instruments of a Beating Heart, New York Times, Op Docs, Opinion Documentaries, Cynic Creative, Emma Ryan Karasi, Eric Nari, The Only Girl in the Orchestra, Netflix, Molly Bryant and Lisa Remington, film editing, Honora Sean Baker, The Rulers, David Jasko, Conclave, Nick Emerson, Emily Perez, Juliette Ruffing, Wicked, Myron Kirsting, International Film, I'm Still Here, Brazil, Girl with the Needle, Denmark, Emilia Perez, France, Seed of the Sacred Fig, Germany, Flo La Vita. Original song, El Mal from Emily Perez, music by Clement Duel, Camille, lyric by Clement Duel, Camille and Jacques Arnaud, The Journey from the 688, music and lyric by Diane Warren. 688 needed more nominations, Oscars, okay? Just keep it a buck. Like a Bird from Sing Sing, music and lyric by Abraham Alexander, Adrian Cuesta. Me Camino from Emily Perez, music and lyric by Camille and Clement Duel. Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late, music and lyric by Elton John, Brandy Carlisle, Andrew Watt, and Bernie Taupin. Almost done, y'all. Production design, Rulers. Production design by Judy Becker. Set decoration by Patricia Kuda. Conclave production design, Susie Davis. Set decoration, Cynthia Sitter. Doom Part 2 production design, Patrice Ramonti. Set decoration, Shane Fatu. North Futru. Production design, Craig LaFleur. Set decoration, Patrice Brett Navu. Wicked production design, Nathan Crawley. Set decoration, Lee Sandals. Sound complete unknown, Todd A. Matilde, Donald Sylvester, Ted Kaplan, Paul Massey, and David Jamarco. Done 2. Garth John, Richard King, Ron Barlett, and Doug Hemphill, Emilia Perez, Ryan Carsett, Amir Dovrier, Max Desir, Chris Creel, Holtz, and Nils Barta. Wicked, Simon Hayes, Nancy Nugent Title, Jack Dolman, Andy Nelson, and John Marquise. Wild Robot, Randy Thorne, Brian Chutney, Gary A. Rizzo, and Lynette Hurst. Visual effects, last category, y'all. Visual effects, Alien Romulus, Eric Barba, Nelson Savusa Foster, Daniel McKern, Shan Bond, Better Man, Luke Miller, David Clayton, Keith Hurt, and Pete Stubbs, Doom 2, Paul LeBridge, Stephen James, Ross Capone, and their Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, Eric Winquist, Stephen Yurfans, Paul Story, Rodney Burke, Wicked, Paulo Harmon, John Faulkner, David Shrink, and Paul Kambood. Whew. I feel bad for everybody. That's gonna be at the Oscars. Hello, what's your name? Excuse me. Can I just call you John? No, it is okay. Listen. I'm gonna show my IG. Just message me next time. So I'm talking Louisiana chick messages me. So even if I don't come because I might be tired, because you know how hard I work on my channel, I'll still know that you went live. Because let me tell you something, Snatched by Diego is good people, good energy, of good character, and I love supporting him. And also too, that collaboration showcased that black men can work together in the sector. Okay. By the way, I will say shout out to Chef Don and Jeremy Speaks CB, 2 great black men doing their thing over where they are for sure. Reality with the Kings. Venus says, hey to Sharon. Aries says, Diego. Hi, Venus. Hey, Venus. Venus is getting a lot of love in the chat as she is deserving of. All right, y'all. More Virtual Live coming at you right from the space right here and right now. Y'all, this is exciting, okay? This woman, Lencia Kebede, is making history in the world of entertainment for this reason. Here we go. This young lady right here, Lencia Kebede, will be the first black actress to play Elphaba full-time in Wicked on Broadway, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. In Wicked's 21-year run, many superbly talented black actresses have played Elphaba on Broadway, but never had a full-time contract. The first being the brilliant Sangon Sidbla. Let's give Lucinda all our love and support. This is so exciting. So congratulations, right here. So yes, indeed, congratulations. The the first black actress to play Elphaba full-time on Broadway for Wicked. The first black actress to play Elphaba full-time in Wicked on Broadway. Congratulations for sure. I wanted to bring this to y'all. I saw this yesterday. I'm like, nope, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Because like I said, the more that we lift each other up, the more that we will have in us. Amen. Somebody, amen to that. All good stuff here on Bring These Virtual Tour Live. All right, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from the space right here, right now. From the Points Guy, JetBlue adds fourth type of premium seating option, even more. So let me zoom in right here. So as you can see, the seating right there, even more space. So as you can see, okay, it's a vibe. I like it. JetBlue has always been cool. And by the way, Spirit should have been bought by JetBlue, or Sir Richard Branson, buy Spirit Airlines and bring back Virgin America. Okay? Please. I love how I just, forcefully told Sir Richard Branson what to do, and then I said, please. At least I have manners. Some more than others. Anyway, let's roll on. JetBlue is adding another type of premium seating option in a bid to boost profitability. The New York-based carrier announced Thursday what it's called the Even More Experience, a refresh type of extra leg room seat at the front of its economy cabins. The Even More Experience is now available during the booking process and will be available on all jets except the soon-to-be retired Embraer E190s beginning Tuesday. Travelers who purchase an even more fare will enjoy a slew of perks during the travel experience, starting with priority security and early boarding. Once on board, travelers will be seated in extra leg seats with up to 38 inches of pitch. Enjoy up to 3 free alcoholic drinks. Up to 3. Okay? So what you can't do is this. Yes, may I have a margarita? Yes, okay. May I have some Cabernet Sauvignon? Yes. Now can I have some whiskey? Listen, okay, so I know it said 3, but you know what's better than 3? 6. Hey, listen. You know what's better than being on the ground? Flying high. I don't mean the airplane. Hey, listen, what's better than 24? 25. You can't do that on JetBlue, okay? An exclusive snack option, Tiny Tate's chocolate chip cookies, and dedicated overhead bin space. So this is what it's going to look like here. It looks like they are very comfortable. Yes, indeed. Here. By the way, I love the diversity. Like, can we give it up for the diversity? Shout out to JetBlue for showing diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Even more flyers will also receive complimentary wired headphones. Essentially, JetBlue is rebranding the existing Even More space seats at the front of the aircraft as Even More, and presumably charging even more for those seats too. A quick check of the current fare option shows that JetBlue isn't just charging additional buy-up for Even More seats just yet, though that'll probably be enabled shortly. The Even More cabin will be at the front of the economy section. The seats that were previously marked Even More space and were located mid-craft, over wing, and designated as extra row seats will be rebranded as extra leg room. These seats won't confer any addition. Won't confer any of the additional benefits of the Even More experience, except for a few inches of legroom. I think what they're trying to say, these seats won't have any of the additional benefits of the Even More experience. I think that's what they're trying to say. And then there are Tate's, Tiny Tate's chocolate chip cookies there. And then there is your seat back there where you can listen to music, watch TV, all that type of stuff there. JetBlue's Mosaic Elite members will have access to even more at no additional charge. Mosaic 1 members can select these seats during check-in, with higher tier elite members can pick even more seats during booking. Note that basic economy tickets will not be eligible for free even more upgrades starting March 1st. The rebranded extra leg seats will be available for free for all Mosaic members across all fares. Right now, even more is available during booking exclusively for travelers who purchase their tickets on JetBlue's website, those who book on third-party websites, and those who opt for a regular JetBlue fare can add even more after purchase. Note that you can't currently redeem True Blue points or travel credit for even more, but that will be enabled later this year. With this rebranding, JetBlue will now offer a whopping 5 different onboard experiences, further extracting as much revenue as possible from each customer. So here is what it is here. Even more extra legroom, a primary location toward the front, early boarding, dedicated bin space, free in-flight alcoholic drinks, a premium snack offer, and priority security at 30 plus airports. And of course, you have your JetBlue regular daily schmegler experience, free high-speed Wi-Fi, live TV, movies at every seat, and more. So here are the JetBlue seats. Here are the extra more seats here. The JetBlue seating hierarchy will become Mint, Live, Flat, Business Class, even more extra legroom economy with added perks, extra legroom seats, Mint, Craft, and extra row with added pitch, core preferred, standard economy seats in more favorable locations, and core regular economy. This move is JetBlue's latest attempt to get back to profitability and largely mimics how Delta Airlines markets its economy cabins. Delta is unique among the big 3 U.S. airlines in that it offers comfort plus extra leg seats as an entirely separate cabin product during the booking process. Comfort seats also confer additional perks on board, elevated snacks and drinks. It's so interesting to see JetBlue trying to move up market here and chase as much premium demand as possible. So here is the dedicated overhead bin for extra more. In fact, JetBlue will launch a domestic first-class recliner product in a couple months, yet another attempt to join the premium bandwagon that Delta and United Airlines have been talking about in recent years. It's no secret that customers increasingly value unique experiences, so we're bringing together great service and affordable fares into a competitive, elevated travel option, building on the success of Even More space. The new Even More offers new amenities that our customers will love, in addition to the extra leg that they enjoy today. JetBlue President Mary St. George said in a statement. So, what do I think about this? I am not surprised about this at all. Not at all. If you guys remember, we talked about Southwest Airlines getting rid of open seating, right? So they were known as the airline where you can choose your seat, any seat, right? But they still have the 2 bags for free, so that's not going away. They're a little crazy, but they're not ratchet, okay? But also too, they're trying to do more class seating because it allows you to get more money from your consumers. So I'm not surprised by this at all. I'm about that first class flight life. Aries girl is privileged. You need a companion. Because you know those seats laid out flat. Although, you know, it's not really soundproof, though, so you can't really do too much on that seat. But that's neither here nor there, Aries Girl Podcast. I'm available for flights and feelings. I'm moving on. Hey, who said that? Welcome Oh my Lord. Okay. That is fine by me, my friend. I swear, this damn show we do. I'm available for flights and feelings. I'm available for flights and feelings. I normally fly to CMH on Delta First Class. Okay, all right, that's what's up then. That is what's up. All right, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here, right now. So as you guys know, there was a huge battle with NBA and TNT to get NBA rights because there was a package that Warner Bros. Discovery tried to fight for, but of course, Amazon, NBC, and ESPN have that. But the NBA did make a deal, right, with TNT, and ESPN did help out with Inside the NBA coming back to ESPN for the foreseeable future. So it will air on ESPN, but TNT Sports will still have editorial control. Now, for those of you who don't know, Charles Barkley wanted to retire because he didn't want to work too hard. But Charles, I'm working hard by doing shows every day and not getting paid like you. Because what's your contract? Now, Charles, I don't have this type of contract, okay? I don't have this type of contract. His contract is for 10 years and worth $210 million. Do you want to trade? Do you want to trade? Do you want to trade? Now, I know nothing about sports, okay? I know nothing about sports now. But I will gladly take your spot for 10 years and collect $210 million, okay? Now, for those of you who don't know, Charles Barkley did not want to leave TNT because he really cares about the staff and crew. And he does not want to work for ESPN because they drag you here, there, everywhere, right? But people fought for y'all to get on the air. This show's been on for 20 years, and the fans fought so hard. And the fact that ESPN made the accommodation, just sign the damn contract. Damn. There is some development. There is some development. Here it is here from Up Rocks. Shaq and Kenny Smith are reportedly re-signed with TNT Sports. One of the biggest off-court stories for the 2024-2025 NBA season is the upcoming change in what networks will broadcast games, as this is the final year of NBA on TNT before Amazon and ABC joined ESPN as the league's national broadcast partners. Initially, it looked like that would mean an end to Inside the NBA. However, after spending 2 decades trying in vain to replicate the success of their competitor, ESPN, TNT Sports, and the NBA agreed to a deal that would keep the show on the air. ESPN licensing the show from TNT, who will continue to produce it in Atlanta. They also have social media rights and everything else as well. Warner Bros. Discovery does. That brought sour relief to many fans, but quickly became apparent that the announcement had been made before it quickly became apparent that the announcement had been made before every loose end was tied off. Charles Barkley continued to muse about leaving for NBC or Amazon, knowing ESPN and TNT haven't given him the schedule yet, and he's not about to end up like those other ESPN analysts working constantly. Charles Barkley, sir, this is what you do. Hello, yeah, this is Charles Barkley. Hey, listen, I gotta tell you something. I'm not gonna be Stephen A. Smith going to First Take, then I'm going to Sports Center, then I'm going to NBA Today with Malika Andrews, and then before that, AM Sports Center and Get Up. I'm not about to do this shit. Okay, now I want my schedule. Okay. And I want to work the way I want to work. Okay. Now listen, I don't want to work for y'all, but y'all saved the staff and crew from being fired. And I appreciate that. So if you could please give me my schedule on the double, I'll be ready to be on the double and bring some great basketball. That's all your ass gotta do. Just call them. You got more access to them than I do. Damn. We'll take that contract. I know enough about basketball to last a year or two. That's what I'm saying. 10 years, $210 million. That's contract, Charles. It's contract. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Let's roll on. From there, Shaquille O'Neal didn't have a new deal after the season. Was reportedly not happy that they announced the show will continue before signing him up long term. Well, they had to do it. Don't call me my phone. I'm not doing this with your ass. Anyway, here's the thing, Shaq, right? I get you, but also, too, you didn't sign the contract, right? So you were in negotiations, and also, too, because the fans fought for y'all, it was a big deal that the show got saved. So that actually helps y'all, not hurt y'all. This is a good thing, Shaq. You are a businessman. The words of Jay-Z. Jesus Christ. On Thursday, word broke from CNBC's Alex Sherman that Shaq and Kenny Smith's situations had at least been resolved, as they were both inking multi-year extensions with TNT Sports. But rest assured, NBA fans, O'Neal and Smith are coming back. Both are on the verge of re-sign with TNT Sports. CNBC has learned O'Neal will sign a 5-year deal, and Smith will ink a multi-year deal as well. Warner Bros. Discovery spokesperson declined to comment. Sherman notes that both Shaq and Smith spoke to NBC and Amazon, but ultimately came back home to TNT Sports. With those two back, it would seem to signal the show would indeed go on as planned with ESPN. One would think those two would resign without at least something approaching a firm plan for their schedule in place. Barkley is forever the wild card, but I also think he wanted to enjoy the idea of free agency. Chuck knows rule number one is never turn down free dinner, and that had taken him away for a bit. So he made sure to still get his way. We'll find out for certain soon, but Amazon seems to be moving in a much younger direction with their studio show currently featuring Taylor Rooks. The fine Taylor Rooks at that, Jesus Christ. Derek Norsky and Blake Griffin. As for NBC, Sherman notes that they'll be heading more in a news magazine style approach, which would be interesting to see how that comes together. But the goal is less banter. As Sherman says, I can't imagine them being serious friends to steal Barkley away. All signs sport to inside, continuing as planned on ESPN, but the new networks bringing some fresh talent into the studio show game, all of which should be good for the NBA. Now, Mike Tirico is going to be in charge of inside the NBA. Or going to be not in charge of inside the NBA, but will be in charge of NBA, NBC coverage. Here's how I feel about it. News magazine works for, Real Sports with Brian Dumble. It works for 30 for 30. It works for E60, right? This is live basketball. Okay? News magazine works for 2020. It works for Dateline. It works for 60 Minutes, right? 48 hours. It works for that type of, this tragic story started out in Huntsville, Alabama, and it ended in Los Angeles, California. Here is correspondent Braylon Lee. Like that type of style, it has its place. But this is NBA with Steph Curry and LeBron James and what? No! I need correspondents like Stephen A. Smith. Not exactly like Stephen A. Smith, because we can only take one of him, but you get what I'm saying. There's supposed to be a tactile energy that you feel it, you see it, you can embrace it. And, well, everybody, welcome into NBA on NBC. I am Mike Tirico, live from the Crypto.com arena. We are here with two teams. They will be playing a full game of basketball, 15-minute quarters. First quarter will be 15 minutes. Then there will be another 15-minute quarter. That's quarter two. Halftime. Everybody loves halftime. I'll be here in studio for halftime. Then quarter three will be another 15 minutes, and then quarter four will be another 15 minutes, and then we'll have a post show. So let's go over to Braylon. Braylon, what do you think about the direction of this game? Do you want to throw a package on the screen? What do you want? No, this is we are live from the Crypto.com arena. I'm Braylon Lee. Nice to have you here. I got Stephen A. Smith. I got Shannon Sharp. I got the guy from Dreamers Pro Show. This is a really good crew. Here we got, Captain Venus down there. What? Yes, I know we talked to the pre-production meeting, not to mention her thickum energy, but what am I supposed to do? I can't help that I got eyes I can see and glasses that magnify the blessing from me. What the hell do you want me to do? Damn. It's got to have that type of energy. Not the energy that I said, but it's got to have some, vibration to it. Good Lord Jesus. So Charles Barkley, like I said, from uprocks.com, Charles Barkley is still talking to NBC and Amazon because ESPN had given him a schedule. Just give us a timestamp.
This is precision perfected. From the category leader comes another breakthrough.
Hall of Famer Charles, the season started. Just the fact that seemed to be the logic is flawed. Yeah. Like, you don't really get excited about a game.
I haven't decided yet. Dame, Tennessee, Ohio State, Texas. When you get all these big schools, I mean, obviously Georgia, Oregon, it's fantastic. So if you like college football, which I love football in general, you got great powerhouses.
Talking to Charles Barkley, Hall of Famer, Turner Sports, Inside the NBA analyst. Is your contract pushed over to ESPN's from Turner? Is that official?
I haven't decided yet.
How about we decide now?
I'm listening to NBC and Amazon. I want to know everything that's on the table for me before I sign in. I mean, I love those guys at ESPN, and if we end up there, I'm going to do the best I possibly can. But I want to know, first of all, they haven't even given us any type of schedule whatsoever. But I'd be doing myself a disservice not to meet with NBC, which I have, and meet with Amazon, which I have. Mm-hmm. And the number one thing I've told everybody, can y'all please give me a damn schedule? I mean, because nobody knows anything, Dan. I mean, like, at least the TNT, I always knew, hey, this is our schedule. Neither, not one of the three networks. And like I say, I love ESPN. I got nothing against, but I want to know how much I'm going to be working before I make it.
You're going to be working a lot more than you think you're going to be working, I think.
Well, no, you think that.
No, I used to work there. I used to work there. I know what they do.
Well, and I know what Charles do. Charles is not going to be, they're not going to work Charles like no damn dog. No, so seriously, like I said, I got number love and respect for ESPN. Like I said, but I'm taking my time with NBC and Amazon. I want it in writing.
Yes.
How much do y'all think I'm going to work? Because TNT is a perfect place to work.
Are you going to work 2 nights a week?
We don't even know anything.
No, but what do you can tell them what you want to do.
Well, I want to know what they're expecting. Are we going to have the same schedule? Or are we going to have to do ABC, ESPN, and TNT? Because TNT, I think, they originally wanted to keep doing something. So I'm not going to be doing both.
Yeah.
And then add on, and I'm not going to be doing ABC, ESPN, and TNT. That's not going to happen. Listen, like I say, if we go to ESPN, I got number love and respect for those guys. But I'm not going to do ABC, ESPN, and TNT. So I took my time meeting with the other 2 networks, hey, man. And I don't want to hear y'all talk to me. I want to know, I want it in writing. How much we're going to work.
What was the...
So there is that right there. Now, I will agree with Charles Barkley. No. That's not Glenn Beck. That is Dan Patrick. Dan Patrick is a legend in sports and sports media and sports culture. So now, Dan Patrick is good people. Glenn Beck is from the Blaze. So we're all good. I will say this, Charles, you have more social capital than you are utilizing, my friend. What will probably end up happening is you will probably simulcast on ABC and ESPN. Understood, my friend, understood. You will probably simulcast on ABC and ESPN because Disney owns ABC and ESPN. Okay? So more than likely, you probably, this is what I would do, right? Because when do NBA games air? Let's look at this because I want to help Charles here. Even though you got what, a $210 million contract, okay. What days do NBA air games? Let's see. So I'm trying to see what days. Okay, so they got Saturday. I think it's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, right? No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, so this is what I would do, Charles. This is what I would do. So Mondays and Thursdays, you do ABC, ESPN simulcast. Then on Fridays, you do Inside the NBA the week that was. That's 3 days a week. Nothing crazier than that. That's how you do it. So you call and be like, hey, ESPN, listen, there's this guy named Brainley. He's a fabulous brother. He's got a show called Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. He's amazing. You know how I said I need to schedule this. I'm willing to do Mondays and Thursdays, simulcasted on ABC and ESPN, because I'm not going to do one show ABC and one show ESPN, but we can simulcast it, so I'm on both networks. And then Fridays, I'll do some with TNT. So you hire Bradley for CNN. He should have his own show. It could be Bradley's Virtual Tour. Maybe y'all could put it on Max. I think that'll be really, really good. Or y'all can do Brainley Every Day Wood in the primetime lineup for CNN. See, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Just call them and tell them the plan I gave. That's it. Let's roll on here. Earlier this month, ESPN and TNT announced that they will be continuing Inside the NBA under a licensing agreement that would see TNT continue producing the show from Atlanta, but having the show air on ESPN and ABC. That seemingly put it into the questions about the futures of Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson. But in recent weeks, it's become clear that there was no communication of this agreement to the inside crew. Apparently, Shaq doesn't have a contract with TNT beyond this year. Now he does. It wasn't through the announcement being made public before his contract situation got taken care of. Barkley has seemingly spent every show since cracking jokes about their arrangement and their future home at ESPN. And it's clear, like everyone else, he isn't sure what they'll be asked to do. On Wednesday, Barkley, to join the Dan Patrick Show, has made it clear that he's not just along for the ride. Explained that he's still talking to NBC and Amazon about their studio show plans. The 11th mark of the above field. The big reason is that neither ESPN nor TNT have provided a schedule for the new arrangement will look like, and Barkley is about to sign up for more work without renegotiation. I'm listening to NBC and Amazon. Barkley said, I want to know everything on the table before I sign in. I love those guys at ESPN, and we end up over there. I'm going to do the best I possibly can. First of all, they haven't even given us any type of schedule whatsoever, but I'll be doing myself a disservice if I didn't meet with NBC, which I have, and meet with Amazon, which I have. But the number one thing I've told everybody, can y'all please give me a damn schedule, because nobody knows anything there. I want to know how much I'm going to be working before I make a decision. I know what Charles do. They're not going to work Charles like no damn dog. Now, the initial release from ESPN stated that they would broadcast Inside for opening week games, Christmas, and ABC Showcase games after January 1st, the last week of the regular season, playoff conference finals, and the finals, which people have been asking Inside the NBA to cover the finals for years, but now they're able to. For the most part, that all falls under with their current purview at TNT, other than the addition of the finals. But they all also do a come on nights of finals work with NBA TV. That said, I do fully understand Barkley's interpretation, as ESPN will have games happening 4 nights a week per week under the report schedule for next year. The network has a history of stretching talent thin. However, what seemed to be clear in the release was that they were not becoming ESPN employees, but they would simply remain with TNT, and the network will license the show with no additional ESPN oversight. So that would be like Thank you all so much for the 14 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And thank you, Captain Venus. Love you as always, my friend, for sure. So that would be like me licensing this show to the E network and broadcasting it on E and broadcasting on E's YouTube channel and broadcasting on Peacock and broadcasting on Peacock's YouTube channel, and I still have ownership, right? So that's pretty much what that would be. You know what I mean? So now, Charles, I get why you don't want to work as much because you got the money, but me on the other hand, listen, it took this long to get to the damn door. Because I've been at some doors that just because that's the door that I want to open doesn't mean that's the door I need to walk through. But damn it, we at this one. It's going to open, damn it, one way or another. Shit. Anyway, y'all. Let's see here. Perhaps that has been relayed to Barkley and the rest of the guys, but it's pretty obvious that has been communicated clearly enough because Chuck seems to think that he's about to be at the women's at ESPN, which understandably he's not thrilled about. It will probably be smart of ESPN rather than TNT to figure out what the specifics of the agreement are going to be regarding the inside schedule and get that to Charles and the rest of the guys and Ryan to avoid this becoming a real issue. If nothing else, Barkley isn't about to miss out on the chance to get wine denied by other networks and will enjoy at least a bit of the free agency lifestyle until the plan is put in front of him in ink. I do believe he will be with inside the NBA because he wanted that staff and crew to keep their jobs. You said that out loud publicly and you made a promise to those people. Now ESPN did their part. Now you gotta do your part too. All right, y'all, we're gonna take a little commercial break. When we come back, we got Andy Cohen, Stephen A. Smith, diversity, equity, inclusion, belonging, and Arkansas. A lot more tour coming up. Y'all, we are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called Kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks. They also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. exhilaration, excitement, and relaxation. That's what you're going to get at Volcano Bay.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I'm loving it.
All right, back. Welcome back into Brain Lee's virtual tour live. Glad to have all of you here. Welcome back in. We kicked off the show with an update. There is a border fire that's happening in San Diego County. San Diego County's Border 2 fire exploded Friday morning, spreading quickly over more than 4,200 acres early Friday. Driven by critical weather, the new blaze has forced evacuation orders, and schools announced that they will be closed for the day. So we kicked it off with that. Then we talked about TikTok Live Studio, where if you're a TikTok content creator and you have a Windows laptop, you can go live on TikTok from your desktop, which changes the game for everything. So if you don't want to do TikTok on your phone, you can just be a TikTok content creator on your laptop, and you can save your phone's battery life and everything in between. Then we talked about the Oscar nominations that came out yesterday. We talked about every one of them live here. Lencia Kebede is going to be the first Black actress to play Elphaba full time in Wicked the musical on Broadway. Such a big deal. Jetblue is offering something really, really cool called the Even More seating, and it gives you up to 3 free alcoholic drinks, a exclusive snack. I think it's Tate's thin cookies, the thin chocolate chip cookies. You get priority security and boarding, and then you have exclusive overhead storage. Then we just got done talking about TNT Sports. Shaq and Kenny are on the verge of signing multi-year deals with TNT Sports. Charles Barkley has not signed on yet. He's still talking to Amazon and NBC, even though he has a 10-year deal with TNT Sports for $210 million. So a lot going on here. This morning virtual tour live. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here. 14 likes. Thank you all so much here. But yeah, we're just chilling out. Glad to have all you here. This has been a jam-packed show, y'all. We're almost at the 2-hour mark for our show here. And while we're taking a rest period, I want to show y'all something real quick. A while back, we hit a huge milestone, and I wanted to celebrate with all of you here because without you, there is no channel. You know what I mean? You guys are game for just about anything that I throw out there, and from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul, the foundation of my being. Here is the post here. I posted this about 8 hours ago. Hey, everybody. I know I'm posting a lot, but it's for a good occasion, celebration, and a vibration for sure. A little while ago, we crossed 250,000 total views, 250,000 views from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul, the foundation of my being. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think of the Mary Mary song that says, I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, but God didn't bring me this far to leave me. And on top of that, yes, that's a top hat emoji. Don't judge me with laughing emojis. As I am in the late midnight hour, I see this opportunity from Blavity creating a career collective fellowship that allows you to expand your profile while also getting paid for your work. I have always said I'm not asking for the world I want. I understand I got to work for that. But in the meantime, between time, you see me, do you hear me, do you understand that I am here and I exist? This content creator journey can get a little longer than tooth, but for every virtual mile that I've taken with all of you, I have gained so much more than I could ever comprehend. Brave, first on it, 250,000 total views. Blavity Career Collective Fellowship. Higher is way, lower is available. Either way, we gotta go on tour. Hashtag I love y'all. And I truly mean that. Let me change that. And I truly mean that, y'all. Y'all have done so much more for me than I can ever express. And right here, if you look here, okay, so this is a live later on tonight for Braylon Lee and Volt Culture. And right here is a video that I uploaded for the Blavity Career Collective. So I did this because I was the first person to upload a video and to schedule lives to talk about it. So live here, and then I was the first person to talk about it. So how you know if you're first, if you click the hashtag, you see not much to see right now. So then we click search here, the very first person on it. So listen. You never know what you can be if you don't put yourself out there. So I just wanted to show y'all that to give us a little bit of a win here. Now I hate on your desktop, you can't see it, but here is the number, 250,293 total views. That's when we hit that 250,000 view mark. And right now, as you can see here, now we're at 257,026 total views. That is because of each and every single one of you. I thank you. Not enough thank yous, not enough gifts, and not enough love to give to each and every single one of you. Thank you. And by the way, off of original content, not being chaotic, and owning your fucking responsibilities. What a shocking concept. Hang on. Yep, my brown eyes are pretty. Okay, moving on. Because they actually are pretty. Not just because I believe so, but people see the beauty in what I see and how I cover the culture, how I invest in the culture, and how I move within the culture. Yes, indeed. Moving on. Now, wait a minute. Now, what? Oh, wait. Hang on. Really? Y'all want to do this now? Yes, I know we're about to talk about Andy Cohen. Okay, fine. Guys, there's some kids that they found these portals and they wanted me to show you this. Roll it. Wait a minute. I don't know why I didn't play it. Oh, that's odd. Well, you know what? The kids have told me, I got you, Bray. We sent it to you accidentally. Hang on one second, y'all. They're sending me an updated video here. My bad, y'all. We are live on tour, by the way. Just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, here it is here, y'all. So these kids found these portals and they want me to tell y'all about them. So kids, take it away.
Whoa, what is that?
What the heck is that?
Nina?
Come to me. me away.
Oh my Lord!
Immersive worlds.
It's on its way, baby. Woo! This summer's gonna be fun.
One amazing theme park. Our universe will never be the
same. Oh, will not.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta see this.
Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, thank you, kids, for showing us that. That will be opening May 22nd, 2025, everybody. That is Universal's Epic Universe. And with that being said, let's talk about somebody from the world of NBC Universal, everybody. Here it is here. Andy Cohen explains his role in producing The Housewives. That's right. The Watch What Happens Live host also explains how he and his team decide the seating for the Housewives reunions. Now, I saw this yesterday, and I'm just like, you know what? We got to talk about this because, everybody, wants to know, what's Andy do? He just hosts the reunions, So I'm like, okay, well, we will talk about it. And so as soon as this commercial is done, we'll hear what Andy has to say here in just a little bit. Okay, so we'll watch that here in just a little bit. Now, this is off the website, okay? So we'll play that here in a little bit. Andy Cohen has shed more light on his behind-the-scenes involvement with The Real Housewives. The Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen host addressed the subject on January 17th when he led the latest installment of the Sirius XM Town Hall series on Radio Andy. The special sit-down featured the cast of Severance Season 2, including the self-proclaimed Housewives fan, Ben Stiller. Andy gives feedback on every Housewife episode before it airs. When you're making Real Housewives, how long does it take you? The actor asked Andy, because you get into those edits, right? Do you edit all those episodes? Andy confirmed he gave notes on every episode, which prompted Ben to give Andy his flowers. It's really well edited, the show, by the way. All the show's been added. He's being serious, by the way, just so you know, Andy added. Ben Stiller praises the Real Housewives franchise. It's a great release. So here is Ben Stiller. Roll it.
When you're making Real Housewives, how long does it take you? Come on. Right? Because you get into those edits, right? Do you edit all those episodes?
I give notes on every episode.
It's really well edited.
Thank you. It is. He's being serious, by the way.
No, I'm totally serious.
Yes, you
the
are.
humor and the irony.
You only watch Beverly Hills?
I only have bandwidth for so many Real Housewives
You only
shows.
watch Beverly Hills?
I've been told I have to. Salt Lake City is the next one I have to get into. And my daughter, Ella, really wants me to get into New York. And so, but then you have to go back 10 seasons.
No, you don't.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
But I love it that you and your daughter watch together, and you brought your daughter to Watch What Happens Live once. And it seems really like a bonding experience for the two of you. And you seem to really get a kick out of that connection that you two have with this show.
Yeah. I mean, she started watching when she was in drama school, which was like this intense conservatory thing. And I'm working on the show. And it's, as I'm sure a lot of fans of those shows are, it's a great release where you can just like, get into these other people's lives and their worlds.
Yes.
We were just talking about it on The View today, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they were saying like, why would this? And this is a spoiler, but why would the Salt Lake City wives? Why would they talk about their the worst texts?
Yes.
And I was like, of course they're going to talk about their worst. That's what the show is. You want to see that,
right?
There you go, from Ben Stiller himself. No, I'm totally being serious. The humor, the irony been continued before he mostly watches the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I only have the bandwidth for so many Real Housewives shows. I've been told the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is the next one I have to get into, and my daughter Ella really wants me to get into the Real Housewives of New York City. And he said that he loved that his daughter watched the franchise together. You brought your daughter to Watch What Happens Live once, and it really seems like a bonding experience for the two of you. You seem to really get a kick out of that connection that you have in the show. Agreed. Been agreed, rather. It's a great release where you can just get into these other people's lives and their worlds, he said, before referencing the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 5 finale, in which the wives read their meanest texts about each other. Of course, they're going to talk about the worst text. That's what the show's about. You want to see that. Andy explained reunions. How the Housewives reunion scene charts are determined. Okay, so here's the intel. Y'all ready? Here we go. The town hall occurred just a couple of months after Andy addressed the Real Housewives reunion specials and the factors that come into play when selecting the scene chart. We decide the lineup on who sits where based on the events of the season. He explained in October 31st, 2024, Tik Tok for Cosmopolitan United Kingdom, UK. If they're sitting on either side of me, that means that they're involved in a lot of mess this season. And then I will say they're usually sitting next to someone that they like. Usually they're sitting across from someone that they don't. And a lot of it is really for camera angles. If you have two people who are directing eye at each other, you kind of want them to be across from each other so they're not turned to one side or another all the time. So there is that there from Andy Cohen. Now, let's watch this, okay? And Captain Venus, watch my monitor, okay, to see if anything cuts out, because y'all know how ABC Universal can be. But this is from the website, okay? This is from the website, so I don't want to hear a thing, okay? Here we go.
This is Watch What Happens Live at midnight with Real Housewife Danielle, Rico from the fashion show, and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Gosh, what was that night like? That night in July, I think it might have been July 16th of 2009. And, you know, interestingly enough, I was so excited. I felt super, super comfortable, and I was surprised. I remember going into the bathroom to take one pee before I went on the air. And I remember looking in the mirror and I remember thinking, you're not nervous. And I kind of felt like it was meant to be, to tell you the truth.
We pulled this little Bravo clubhouse out of our butts for about $5,000. I mean, I think it looks good, but then again, maybe it looks terrible.
I was so excited.
Well, that was for $5,000. That was a decent.
I mean, it was. The Bravo Clubhouse is built, it's modeled after a room in my house that my friend Jeannie helped design, actually. The shelving was, well, it's the shelving that's here now, and it's the shelving that was there. I know that the Childcraft encyclopedias, which are encyclopedias from my childhood, also my rug from home, I brought, it's an Edward Fields rug, and the rug that we have currently at Watch What Happens Live is also an Edward Fields rug. We updated it years later with a different rug, but the vibe is still the same. And that Edward Fields rug that was the original rug in the clubhouse, is in my daughter Lucy's room today.
Oh, wow.
So that is a piece of history. Those chairs were chairs that I brought from home. So literally the stuff was from me. What we would do in the early days, we were on at midnight. We would watch the show back. Me, Deirdre Connolly, my still executive producer, Michael Davies, and the team, and Eli. And then Eli and I, and sometimes whoever the guest was on the show, would head on over to the Boom Boom Room, which is the best, most beautiful room in New York City. And we would shut it down, literally, which is crazy. It would be a Thursday night, and we'd be there till 4 a.m. Now, I had to work the next day. I was a programming executive still, so I would have to be in pitch meetings by 10 a.m.
Oh, Lord.
It was so exciting to me, the fact that I had a talk show, and I wanted to celebrate. What can I say? And I was already well on my way when I would leave the clubhouse. We remodeled the set a little bit. We figured out a way to have a little more space, and we said, oh, we're gonna have a bar. And then we were like, oh, wow, we can put someone behind the bar. At the beginning, we just had a lot of hot people. There's a guy named Michael Dean that you can find on Instagram. Michael Dean probably bartended more than anybody in the early days. At the beginning, my parents bartended a ton. We would have husbands of housewives bartend, really anyone we could grab. And over the years, it has become a place that we've liked to showcase charities or small businesses or authors of books that I love or authors of books that my staff loves. I mean, it's really evolved into its own little thing. Release the shot ski, everybody.
Standing down.
No, we're just gonna do it right here. My staff are such fans of Bravo that they come up with the funniest games. The amount of times that we've had Teresa on, and we have every kind of word game that we'll play with her. And we know that she's going to mess it up in a really funny way and that she'll have fun with it. Okay.
No,
all right. Okay, we're done. We were playing a game with Christina Ricci, one of our stupid games. This one may be one of the dumbest
Oh my
ever.
God.
And it was called Ricci Around. And we had, because she has a small arm span. So she's a petite person. So we played a game trying to see if there were everyday items, if Christina Ricci could Ricci around them.
Oh,
so
that's funny.
A shark dressed in a shark costume. And I think it was our PA Chase, who was the original.
Okay, Shanti, I see you.
Probably, who still works for us.
Amen, praise him,
who has
hallelujah.
portrayed the gay shark for many years, who's amazing. But we bring out this shark, and the shark was super queeny. And I offhanded was like, "Are you a gay shark?" I said to him. And then kind of we were all remarking after the show, well, that was funny that we had a gay shark on the show. And then I think we said, like, I think maybe we had bought the shark costume and we were like, let's have that gay shark back. And the gay shark wound up bartending and ringing the doorbell. And so that was the birth of the gay shark. It goes to show how simple Watch What Happens Live, the show that you're watching now, is. I mean, the stars are bigger, but it's games and conversation. I mean, we're still doing the same thing in essence.
And congratulations, 15 years. Now I know that, you know, Kathy Griffin said that, you know, it's so simple when you get a show renewed for every year. It's like, yeah, no, like you gotta have an audience, and so to be on for half a decade is huge. Now this is Andy Cohen, in 2024 and 2007. Look at how much time has changed, my Lord Jesus. Hey, Andy, by the way, when you said right here, hang on. Right here.
Oh, we're going to have a bar. And then we were like, oh, wow, we can put someone behind the bar. At the beginning, we just had a lot of hot people. There's a guy named Michael Dean that you can find on Instagram. Michael Dean probably bartended more than anybody in the early days. At the beginning, my parents bartended a ton. We would have husbands of housewives bartend. Really anyone we could grab. And over the years, it has become a place that we've liked to showcase charities or small businesses or authors of books that I love or authors of books that my staff loves. I mean, it's really evolved into like its own little thing. Really.
So you know what you could do? How about content creators bartend on Watch What Happens Live? Go to bravo.com/WWHLCC and you can apply to be flown out to New York City and bartend on Watch What Happens Live as a content creator. What a concept! Wow! Just thought, you know, just saying, you know. Plenty of content creators out here that they have invested in Bravo very heavily. I think that, you know, imagine a content creator bartending on Watch What Happens Live. That will go viral. And also, too, Bravo and NBC Universal allowed them to air the episode on their YouTube channel to repurpose it as shorts and not get it blocked around the world. That would be kind of nice. Okay, just a thought. All right. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from the space right here and right now, everybody. Here we go. Stephen A. Smith, everybody, says from SportsIllustrated.com, he says that he believes he will remain at ESPN. Stephen A. Smith cites his relationship with ESPN President Jimmy Pitaro as a big reason for staying at the network. I mean, where else you going to go? But that's neither here nor there. Number one, Stephen A. Smith's contract for ESPN is set to expire this year, but it sounds like he's not going anywhere. During an appearance on Wednesday's Howard Stern show, along with Chris Mad Dog Russo, the Sirius XM host asked Smith if he will re-sign with ESPN. I believe so, answered Smith. The First Take host then went on to cite his relationship with ESPN President Jimmy Pitaro as a big reason for wanting to remain with the company. I was just with the president the other day, Jimmy Pitara, who's a great man and has always been good to me, Smith said. I think that's when you're going through negotiations and stuff like that. The greatest thing you can say is we have a boss that keeps their word. Jimmy Pitara right upstairs to Bob Iger when they have something to say to me and tell me something, they have followed through. Especially in the case of Jimmy Pitara, there's things that I have been able to do, allowed to do, talking politics and doing a lot of the things. He came to me and gave me his words years ago and followed through. So when you have a boss like that, you have a lot of love and respect for people in positions of power who can exercise their power for the negative, and they don't do it. They do it for the positive. In this case, he does that for me. Variety reported in early December that Smith was closing in on a new deal with ESPN that will allow him to branch out from sports. During his interview with Stern, Smith again reiterated he wants to expand his reach in the media world. It seems that Smith will have the opportunity to do that while remaining at the helm of First Take. You know what? I'm not surprised by this. Disney, like I said, he can do, Stephen A. Smith's World of Sports, through Walt Disney Pictures and have that, in theaters across the country and around the world. Of course, he could probably do some news reporting for ABC News in the sports world and, the news world as well. So there's plenty of ways for him to do that. Of course, the Up for Debate podcast network, I think would be a great idea. Hosting the ESPYs or hosting the live red carpet for the ESPYs, I think would be good as well. So Stephen A. Smith, sky's the limit, brother. Sky's the limit. So with that being said, that is that story there. Here we go, y'all. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. So for those of you who did not see it, this is some sad breaking news here. Right here from Attorney Griggs. 47 eliminates the 1965 executive work order addressing workplace discrimination against minorities. The executive action was signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson on September 24th, 1965, establishing requirements for non-discriminatory practices in hiring and employment on the part of the U.S. government contractors and prohibits federal contractors and federal assistant construction contractors and subcontractors who do over $10,000 in government business in 1 year from discriminating in employment decisions on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. It is also required the contractors to take affirmative action to ensure the applicants are employed and that employees are treated during employment without regard to their race, color, creed, or national religion. The phrase affirmative action had appeared previously in Executive Order 10, 1925 and 1961. The Executive Order was rescinded by President 47 on January 21st, 2025. So, is everybody happy with how the election turned out? I can tell you it's a no, because here's the thing. With affirmative action gone for colleges and this, they are politicizing DEIB, diversity, equity, inclusion, belonging, to still be racist. Instead of the cotton fields, now it's the social fields, societal slavery. So, it's just absolutely crazy here. Now, you saw Keontae Brown Jackson wearing these Corona shells while at the 2025 inauguration. The shells are often viewed as currency, however, they hold a deeper meaning, especially when worn during the inaugural ceremonies of President 47. So here she is, here looking so beautiful. By the way, she did a Broadway performance. And let me tell you, she did a great job. So shout out to her. She's always wanted to do that. The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, as it comes to us from EssensMagazine.com. To the inaugural festivities of President 47, the U.S. Supreme Court Justice Keontae Brown Jackson was spotted wearing a striking collar with matching earrings comprised of cowrie shells. The collar was elegant and a unique take on garbs worn during monumental history-defining moments. For many of us, stateside Martin Luther King Jr. is a moment to breathe and at times peel back a layer and rest. The day dedicated to the activist and long-standing influential figure, provides time to reflect on the wealth of knowledge, politics, and truth-telling that he left us with. After all, that's a part of his legacy. While some women who are now sitting on the precipice of power don custom pieces by Sergio Hudson and Oscar de la Renta, Justice Brown chose not to do so. This is a worthy statement and a noble example of political dressing. Jewelry shows are a distinct accessory that are often blended into hairstyles such as braids, or in instances they emerge as earrings, or perhaps even are emblazed on clothing such as t-shirts and beyond. However, this moment allowed for them to have more possibility to be chosen to be worn as an outward flex of inner strength. While Justice Jackson Corey shell collars not credited to any particular brand, their influence on Monday is understated. As early as 14th century, cowrie shells were used on Africa's western coast. According to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, they were also traded for goods and services through Africa, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. Due to their small size and durability, they served as currency. Their relevance also stayed beyond currency. They even represented power and trade. Europeans in the 16th century used cowries to enter African trade markets. Shells were used to purchase goods, which included people. Historians speculate that cowrie shells were viewed as a talisman to resist enslavement. Africans used them as charms as protection. This is where their strength lies. And here also lies the message represented. Here lies the messaging represented by Justice Jackson, wearing them, especially as a descendant of slaves. Accessory implicating resistance on a day of representing Martin King Jr. is significant, and it alludes to the long-establishing value of cowrie shells in tandem with Justice Keontae Brown Jackson's position of power. Listen, I would have been wearing that necklace too if that is a statement of resistance of I'm not here for your shit. Will never be, and you can miss me. She made that statement. I think that faced a lot about that inauguration day. By the way, I saw this here. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. Y'all, cover the real. Cover the real. We cover the real over here. Look at this from KRK. An estimated 24.6 million watched the inauguration, the smallest audience since 2013. An estimated 24.6 million television viewers watched 47th second inauguration, the smallest audience for the quadrennial ceremony since Barack Obama's second inauguration in 2013. The Nielsen company said Tuesday that viewership was down from Joe Biden's 2021 inauguration, which reached 33.8 million. 47's first move to the White House, seen by 30.6 million in 2017. Inauguration viewership has varied widely over the past half century, from a high of 41.8 million when Ronald Reagan came into office in 1981 to a low of 15.5 million for the start of George W. Bush's second term in 2004. So, the smallest audience since 2013. Woo, y'all should have voted. Moving on, from USA Today, 47's message to corporate America: stop illegal DEI or face investigations. You know, you really are on a power trip for being a convicted felon. You know that, right? Okay. Just days after taking office, and this comes to us from USAtoday.com, just days after taking office, President 47 has sent a clear message to corporate America following the federal government's lead in ending illegal DEI discrimination or face civil rights investigations. So, wait a minute, you going to revoke civil rights, but then investigate civil rights? Okay. Hey, Lacey W., good to see you. Yes, indeed she is, and we're glad to have Venus back for sure, my friend. Right here, 47's executive order aims to end diversity, equity, inclusion policies in the federal government and affirmative action in federal contracting, and bars the government from pushing contractors to diversify their workforce and taps federal agencies to use civil rights error laws to combat illegal private practice sector DEI preferences, mandates, policies, programs, and activities. DEI policies undermine our national unity. Well, I mean, your existence undermines our national unity, but yet we have to deal with it. As they deny, discredit, undermine the traditional American values of hard work, excellence, individual achievement in favor of an unlawful, corrosive, and petrolist identity-based spoil system. Deny, discredit, and undermine. You're talking about yourself, right? In favor of an unlawful, that's you, corrosive, that's you, and identity-based spoil system, that's the system you're on. Okay, so you were talking about yourself, not DEI. Got it. You're a dumbass. Okay, moving on. The widely anticipated action to overturn decades of affirmative action and diversity precedent is expected to have an immediate chilling effect on corporate DEI efforts, while the federal government does not have a direct say-so over the private sector's diversity practices. It has a wide purview of companies that depend on federal funding or hold government contracts. You do realize these companies make the economy, right? And so if there's no economy, then there's no country to run. You do realize that, right? But you the smart one that got elected. By the way, Apple, Costco, and Target have not went against DEI. Just to let you know. These actions freeze DEI corporations and the federal government with the anticipation of the end of such programs, said Jonathan Butcher, a senior research fellow with the Conservative Heritage Foundation think tank. Corporations, he said, should recognize that racial discrimination and racial preferences will no longer go unchallenged by Washington. So, Jonathan Butcher, do y'all have any black people at the Heritage Foundation think tank? What is this? See some. Oh, look at that, y'all. Look at this. Remember when I said, do y'all have anybody black or, of diversity, equity, and inclusion at the Heritage think tank? This is the Heritage think tank right here, Heritage Foundation. It is the hypocrisy for me. It is the hypocrisy for me. It is the hypocrisy for me. Let's click this one. Do y'all see him? Let's scroll down to the bottom of the page, shall we? Right here. Let's go down to the bottom of this bio. Wow, he is a Spanish speaker who teaches salsa and West Coast swing in his spare time. I. So this is what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing here? So you said corporations should recognize that racial discrimination and racial preferences will no longer go unchallenged by Washington. So just a quick question, not trying to be an asshole, but does this mean Roger Zavino is going to be fired because y'all don't want to preference people that are of minority descent? So does this mean that this Spanish speaker who teaches salsa and West Coast swing in his spare time, does that mean he's going to be fired or no? Moving on. 47 action expected to have immediate chilling effect. 47's executive board fulfills his campaign promise to terminate DEI and reverse Joe Biden's "Won't Take Over America" goals, championed by his closest allies and cheered by crowds at his rallies. 47 has cast DEI as illegal discrimination against white Americans. So it's illegal discrimination when y'all were the masses. So it's discrimination that white men and women get paid more than minorities. And you are being discriminated, and you guys are being discriminated when black people are being unalived by police just because of their existence. But y'all being discriminated against, though. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's roll on. Okay. All right. 47 advisor and Tesla billionaire Elon Musk has called DEI just another word for racism. But aren't you from South Africa, though? So that means you would be a minority, right? That means you will be a diversity, equity, inclusion hire. Okay. And the family of 47 here, okay? 47's father, Fred, was a son of German immigrants, while his mother, Mary Ann McLeod, was of a Scottish immigrant. So Germans and Scottish are not minorities. And for decades, they've denied their German roots, claim to be of Scandinavian origin. Should it be this easy to mentally mollywop your ass on YouTube with this public information? No, it should not. Like, good damn, really? Is this what we're doing? Okay. All right. I guess. Let's get back to our story, y'all. DEI spending is also a priority of 47's Department of Government Efficiency, a non-governmental task force led by Musk, with the goal of reducing size and scope of government. So does that mean that Elon Musk would have to fire everybody that's black and minority at Tesla and SpaceX and Starlink and Twitter? Like, if we're going to do this, we got to give everybody the same. I merely rock on everybody. This is right here. Yes. This is going to start a tidal wave of companies self-censoring, cutting back on those type of DEI efforts for the fear of litigation with the federal government. On the other end of that, said Joseph Steiner, a law professor at the University of South Carolina. Even if they're doing everything that complies with federal law, they can still find themselves subject to investigation, which can be expensive and timely to defend against. Oh, Lord. DEI rollback threatens workplace progress. Civil rights leaders war coming less than 5 years after George Floyd's murder led corporations to embrace greater equality in their workforce and leadership ranks. Civil rights projects leaders warned the rollback. Telegraph and the Heritage Foundation Project 2025 threatens to reverse the progress women people of color have made in the workplace for over the past 6 decades. But once again, you have this Spanish-speaking person. Okay, the Spanish-speaking person that is a Spanish speaker who teaches salsa and West Coast swing in his spare time. Mark Morrell, president of the National Urban League, and other civil rights leaders are calling for a massive resistance movement, including me, with corporate leaders urging people to write to congressional lawmakers and taking legal action. We are not going back, Morrell said. We owe it to our ancestors. We owe it to our children. Diversity and civil rights advocates and affirmative action policies are still needed to fight discrimination in cubicles and executive suites and on factory floors. Each year, thousands of companies land federal contracts serving hot meals or manufacturing missile defense systems for decades, taking a slice of hundreds of billions of the U.S. government spends each year on goods and services that came with anti-discrimination swings. In 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed an executive order holding federal contractors to a higher standard than other employers, ensuring that women and people of color have equal opportunities in hiring, training, and promotions. That should have been signed into law. Nearly 6 decades later, an analysis by USA Today of federal contractors' data or data obtained by the Reveal from the Center for Investigative Reporting show those firms were not living up to that commitment. Deep racial divides cut through the workforces of federal contractors in which employs 1 in 5 American workers. Though the employee ranks in these companies have diversified, the top jobs that command the best pay and benefits have not, mirroring the private sector at large. The analysis found in less than 48 hours in office, President 47 has eviscerated his promise to be a champion of workers' gun, basic workplace equal opportunity protections that have been in place for 60 years. For Tima Gosgrave, CEO and president of the National Women's Law Center, said in a statement. These protections were enforced by the Department of Labor and by removing this important watchdog. 47 has opened up workers to workplace discrimination. By the way, question, are you still with your wife after she said that women should have the right to do what they want to with their bodies or no? Because your wife doesn't believe in ABs, but yet you do. Just a question. Just a question. Just a question. Oh, by the way, I want to bring up a clip. Real quick. And like I said, this was a little much, but she was not wrong. Kelly Osbourne. Okay, here we go.
Trump is a lightning rod, even when he's not there. Look what happened on The View today with guest co-host Kelly Osbourne.
There are a lot of Latinos here in this country that do agree that the immigration problem is a problem and it does need to be addressed and it does need to be fixed.
Interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
And if you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh.
Now, you heard a ooh from the crowd, but did she lie, though? Did she lie? Did she mother-ucking lie? Did she lie, though? Did she lie? You know what? Olmec, I need your help, brother. Olmec, let the people know that everyone has options in life. Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple, can you help me out, good sir? I know I'm kind of pulling on you here, in the midst of all this right now. But could you just help me out here, just to let people know that there are many pathways to make your own decisions real quick. Thank you so much. All right, here's Olmec. Let us know that we all have options in life. Here we go.
You could start by running to the room of the 3 gargoyles. Push in the right tongue, and a door might lead you down a staircase into the wall climb. Here, you must choose your next path. You could race up to the observatory, spin the sundial, and pass into the room of the golden idols. Once there, push down on their bases to release the doors. That may take you below or lead you into the shrine of the silver monkey. Assemble the statue there, and you may be headed for the torch room. If the elevator is up, you could jump into the elevator and descend into the mine shaft. You might climb up the ladder or plow through the stone wall. Find the key, and it may unlock the tombs of the ancient kings, allowing you to climb into the spider's lair. If you escape, you may have a chance to sit upon the throne of the pretender. If the correct door is unlocked, you'll be able to crawl into the pit of despair and finally make your way through the cave of sighs back to the temple gate. The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck.
Thank you, Olmec. Appreciate you, good sir. The choices are yours and yours alone. Simple words, but powerful rewards and consequences based on the path that you take. Employers pledge to stand by their DEI policies. Tim Barrow, CEO of the HR Policy Association, which represents hundreds of senior human resource executives across the country, says this organization will work with the 47 administration to ensure America's largest employers can seek the best talent, regardless of race, sex, religious beliefs, in order to win in the marketplace. This executive order hasn't changed the law, nor has altered the commitment employers have to inclusive workplaces designed to attract and retain the best qualified talent, Barrow said. 47's executive power to slash DEI, part of broader backlash. 47's executive order to wipe out Johnson's is the latest in a series of moves to unwind affirmative action diversity policies of America. With hours of his swearing in, 47 revoked Biden's executive orders to weave DEI to the fabric of the federal government. The incoming White House official told reporters during a background briefing on Monday that more DEI actions were to come from the private sector. Even before 47 took office, companies scaled back their corporate diversity efforts to align themselves with his administration. Last week, Amazon and Meta became the latest to make substantial changes. The push to end diversity initiatives began during 47's first term and has grown since he's been out of office. Over the past few years, the private sector under fire from conservative foundation, think tanks, and political operatives have dialed back diversity efforts. Those changes accelerated shortly after the Supreme Court in 2023 shut down affirmative action in higher education as attitudes among U.S. workers on DEI began to shift. Anti-activist Robert Starbucks pressure campaigns, social media have forced more than a dozen companies to make DEI concessions, from Tractor Supply to Walmart. I see a lot of people saying DEI is dead. It's not. Starbucks said on Twitter, it's cornered and in a position to die, but it must be punishing and relentless to finish this ideology off. No mercy. No mercy, huh? No mercy. Okay. No mercy, right? You know, I would assume that maybe, just maybe, the fact that you would go on a crusade against DEI just goes to show that maybe, just maybe, that you might just be really lost in the fact of recognizing that it takes a little bit of everybody to make the world go round, and that your mindset is warped. Oh, and by the way, you don't think Candace Owens is a DEI hire? So are you going to tell your friend Candace Owens that she's shit for being at the Daily Wire, or no? Ooh, the hypocrisy is abounding, ain't it? To that end, 47 has stopped this administration with anti-DEI allies from Vice President J.D. Vance, who, as the Ohio Senate, introduced legislation that would prohibit government contractors from using federal funds for DEI initiatives, to 47's Deputy Chief of Staff Policy, Stephen Miller, who filed dozens of legal actions against both corporations. 47 tapped Andre Lucas, a local DEI critic, to lead the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Just don't get it. I just don't get it. Because if you roll back all this DEI stuff and then white people don't want to work, then what you going to do? Right? I'm just asking questions. A local DEI critic which has vast influence over U.S. employers, Lucas says she will root out unlawful DEI, both race and sex discrimination. Sex discrimination, but yet he tapped you, a woman, to lead the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Really? So you, a woman that he appointed, you're going to lead the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. And you said that you're going to root out unlawful DEI motivated race and sex discrimination. You do realize that you are ruling out sex discrimination against women. All right, Venus, love you as always, my friends. Good to have you back. Love you. I don't think Candace knows that she is Black-ish. That's what I'm saying. Don't make no sense. In December 47, asked Harmony DeLeon to lead the Justice Department Civil Rights Division, tying her record suing corporations who use work policy to discriminate against their workers. I don't get it. You're hiring people who don't like DEI to work in civil rights. You're hiring people who don't like DEI to work in the Division of Civil Rights and Government. Make that make sense. You can't stand DEI, but yeah, I'm gonna put you in charge of the Civil Rights Division. Where they do that? Usually in the Civil Rights Division, you will get somebody who cares about civil rights. But okay. The Civil Rights Division was formed in 1957 to enforce laws to stop discrimination against Black people, other historically marginalized communities. So there it is there. Now, here are the companies that are sticking to DEI amid backlash, okay? Leaders at Goldman Sachs, Costco, JP Morgan Chase have recently spoken out in support of their diversity programs as anti-DEI activist shareholders continue to push proposals that will roll back company policies. While some companies are steering away from diversity, equity, inclusion policies, others are sticking with their previous commitments. Costco Board of Directors unanimously voted Thursday against a proposal from the National Center for Public Policy Research that called for Costco to evaluate and publish a report on any risks that may be associated with the company's diversity, equity, inclusion efforts, according to the January 23rd shareholders meeting statement. Our efforts around diversity, equity, and inclusion follows our code of ethics. The board statement on the proposal stated for our employees, these efforts are built around inclusion, having all our employees feel valued and respected. Our efforts at diversity, equity, and inclusion remind and reinforce with everyone at our company the importance of creating opportunities for all. We believe that these efforts enhance our capacity to attract and retain employees who will help our business succeed. The board argued that diversity programs comply with the law, defended its commitments to diversify its supplier base, including special attention to small businesses. The board statement ultimately argued against the proposal, reflecting a policy bias. Costco representatives have not responded to ABC's request for comment amid ongoing pressure over its DEI initiatives. A Goldman Sachs spokesperson told ABC News, "We strongly believe that organizations benefit from diverse perspectives, and Goldman Sachs is committed to operating our programs and policies in compliance with the law." Goldman Sachs representatives directed ABC News to a January 22nd interview with CNBC from CEO David Solomon, in which Solomon said that the financial services companies look at these issues through the eyes of our clients. He added, they think about decarbonization, they think about climate transition. He said they think about their business, how they find talent, the diversity of talent they find all over the world. You know how we operate a big global business and we serve global clients everywhere. We think about these issues through the lens of how do we help our clients navigate these things. And we continue to stay focused on talking to our clients and doing the things they've always been done. The company has come under scrutiny for stating commitments to racial equity, gender equity, and increasing diversity strategies listed on its website, including expanded recruitment efforts, pay gap data collection, aspiring hiring goals, and career development programs. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon, in an interview with CNBC, says he's very proud of what we've done. We will continue to reach out to the Black community, the Hispanic community, the veteran community, the LGBTQ. We have teams of second chance initiatives where I go with blue states, red states governors. They like what we do, said Dimon. JP Morgan Chase did not respond to questions for comment. So basically he said, without us, the bank, y'all don't have nothing to run with the economy. He recognizes his social capital. Well done. to JP Morgan Chase. That's a feature, not bug. It's the plan. Destroy things with a thing. Great show, Bray. Got mean. And if you need to drop, catch you next time. All right, my friend, I'm almost done. Much love to you. Thank you. DEI initiatives, according to ABC News, interviews with DEI experts are intended to address and correct discriminatory practices or policies or practices that may be found within an organization. Rather, experts told ABC News that some examples of DEI initiatives include implementing accessibility measures for people with disabilities, addressing gender pay inequity, mitigating bias in hiring and recruitment practices, and holding anti-discrimination trainings and more. Several other companies across industries, including Amazon, Meta, and McDonald's, have stepped back and ended their diversity inclusion initiatives that were largely pledged after the police killing of George Floyd and subsequent protests against racial inequality. The reversal comes amid ongoing anti-DEI action from conservative politicians who have implemented policies restricting diversity and equity programs in government, colleges, universities, and more. After taking office this week, President 47 signed an executive order dismantling DEI programs in the federal government. In an interview with ABC News, Ethan Peck, Deputy Director for the National Center for Public Policy Research Free Enterprise Project, said diversity programs pose risks to shareholder value as they may invite lawsuits from those claiming to have been discriminated against based on recent arguments made against affirmative action. Some legal experts disagree, arguing that repealing DEI policies could leave companies vulnerable to potential lawsuits from marginalized groups alienating discrimination. Peck, who groups mounts campaigns to pressure DEI companies to disband programs, argue diversity programs sacrifice excellence and innovation. Do you realize that air conditioning was invented by a black person? The traffic light, super soaker. Have you seen the movie Hidden Figures? How 3 black women sent white men to the moon? Stop it. But he did not provide examples of employment discrimination at these companies. Eventually, you will drop DEI. It's better for your shareholders if you do it sooner rather than later. Peck, who know that Boeing and John Deere were faced with similar proposals and later dropped in diversity, equity, inclusion programs. I don't know why John Deere did that, because farming, you need people, and mostly people who farm are black people and minorities because we've been out in the fields. And Boeing, hello, there are black pilots out here. What the hell? I believe that this is a fad, he said. Okay. Anti-DEI activists also argue that aspirational goals for increasing diversity and representation are a guise for quotas, which are largely considered illegal according to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. You can be fair in hiring and promotions of candidates of all backgrounds and perspectives without resorting to quota systems and considerations based on immutable characteristics, said Paul Chesner, Director of Corporate Integrity Project at the National Legal Policy Center, in an email statement. Christy Smith, former President of Inclusion and Diversity at Apple and C-suite advisor, argue that DEI commitments instead increase shareholder value. DEI is prompted to increase innovation, increase growth of these organizations, increase opportunities to start organizations, which mostly women, people of color are at, starting these kinds of companies and growing our economy in that way, she told ABC News. So there it is. There. All right, y'all. Our last destination, y'all. Now, y'all, I saw this last night. And I'm like, we got to talk about this, because what the hell is my state doing? From Axios, Northwest Arkansas, bill seeks to fully abolish slavery in Arkansas. A bill moving, hang on. We don't really want that. A bill moving through the Arkansas legislature would give Arkansas the opportunity to vote whether to fully ban slavery in the state. Catch up quick. Slavery is still allowed as punishment for a crime. Incarcerated people can be forced to work without pay. If the bill passes or is approved, prisoners will have to be paid for the work. Bill sponsor, Representative Jay Richardson, Democrat from Fort Smith, told Axios incarcerated people should not be treated as an indentured service and should still be paid for their work as they contribute to society. The big picture, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery in the United States, except as punishment for a crime. Right there. Advocates say the exception has enabled the exploitation of people has enabled the exploitation of people convicted of felonies, which disproportionately impacts Black people who are in prison at nearly 5 times the rate of white people, according to a study by Research and Advocacy Center, the Sentencing Project. The loophole also served as the foundation for states to pass Black codes and Jim Crow laws, which criminalize everyday activities, making it easier to imprison them. Axios Shauna Chin writes. In recent years, some states have continued to allow the exception have moved to fully abolish slavery. In 2022, voters in Alabama, Tennessee, Vermont, and Oregon voted to strike language from their state constitution allowing slavery in some cases. Say it played nationally, about half of people in prison have work assignment inside the prison. Prison Policy Initiative spokesperson Wanda Bertman told Axios. Incarcerated people in Arkansas are not paid for the work they do for the Department of Corrections or the Correctional Industries Program, while those working directly for private companies are required to be paid the minimum wage. States can also sell a prison labor or prison-made goods to companies, Bertram said in an email. Flashback, a similar bill was filed in the last regular session in 2023. It died in committee. What's next? If passed, inmates would not necessarily be paid, the state's minimum wage. The states will have to set rules for how much they are paid, Richardson said. Like I said, the fact that this is still happening is ridiculous. That's why I said in the thumbnail. So 1950s energy in 2025 in my home state of Arkansas. Fix this shit. Vote, end it. Okay? Because Sarah Trasher Sanders is the female 47. I said it, and nobody wanted her damn daddy, Mike Huckabee. Nobody wanted him, nobody wants her. I pray for the wife and kids every day. I hope that the husband have a good time with a good hussy. I hope the kids actually have real people around to raise them to be good adults. But you know what? Hang on. I want y'all to see this, okay? Now, this was said.
Okay, that's what she's talking about. What happens is the PA.
Now, this was said by Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Her daughter said this to her. I want y'all to watch this.
As my eyes fill with tears, my sweet daughter reaches up, pats my shoulder, and says, "It's okay, Mommy. One day you can be pretty too."
Two more times.
As my eyes fill with tears, my sweet daughter reaches up, pats my shoulder, and says, "It's okay, Mommy. One day you can be pretty too." As my eyes fill with tears, my sweet daughter reaches up, pats my shoulder, and says, "It's okay, Mommy. One day you can be pretty too."
Your daughter said, "One day you can be pretty too." Basically, your daughter is saying you ugly. Kids usually are more truthful than adults. And with that being said, y'all, we did that. 9 destinations, 10 along with the San Diego Border 2 fire. We did that in 3 hours, 1 minute, and 51 seconds. Not too bad for a whole tour there. Now, of course, y'all know I have a positive news story for you all. As we often do around here, we usually do the positive news story for the morning edition, then the daily motivator for the evening edition, everybody. So here is some good news right here. Actually, I'm going to give y'all 2 of these good news stories here. Give me a moment. So here is this one right here. Seattle federal judge temporarily blocks 47's executive order to end birthright citizenship. During a brief 25-minute hearing earlier today, January 23rd, yesterday, U.S. District Court Judge John Cohen described the order as blatantly unconstitutional, questioned its legal foundation, saying, "I have a difficulty understanding how a member of the bar could state unequivocally that is a constitution. I have difficulty understanding how a member of the bar could state unequivocally that is a constitutional order. It boggles my mind." So also, too, Brown, joined by other attorney generals in Arizona, Illinois, and Oregon, argued that the order would immediately cause harm by stripping individuals of their fundamental rights. The judge puts the rule on hold, with the case likely to face more scrutiny in the higher courts. So shout out to the Seattle federal judge for blocking, temporary blocking 47's executive order in birthright citizenship. 24 states sued to block 47's executive order birthright citizenship. Shout out to the people causing good trouble. And check this out. Lunell says Wendy Williams sounds great and is clearly sober amid guardianship battle. In a recent interview with TMZ, and both of these sources come to us from Jasper Brand. In a recent interview with TMZ, Lunell opened up about her conversation with Wendy, revealing, "I talked to Wendy today. She sounded like the old Wendy. She sounded fine. She sounded great. Clearly, she's clean and sober. She's anxious to get out." Lunell also expressed her frustration with Wendy's guardianship, saying the law should be changed. This is like an incarceration. So there you go. Y'all, I'm going to turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over 3 hours. Yes, we have. Woo! What a show. 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 Yes, indeed, y'all. Man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. You know, I really do appreciate what we do over here in so many ways. I really mean that. I think the story that really, got to me today, I think was, the diversity, equity, inclusion story of you're going to roll back all of this because you want to be a racist and because you have to be held accountable and people don't like your existence. That's not right. It's not cool. It's crass behavior. Arkansas, like I said, fix that shit and abolish slavery. Okay? Fix that shit. It's damn ridiculous. Y'all have a governor. Okay, y'all have a governor where, and I quote, the daughter said about y'all governor, she's not my governor, but y'all governor, the daughter said this about her mom.
As my eyes fill with tears, my sweet daughter reaches up, pats my shoulder, and says, "It's okay, Mommy. One day you can be pretty too."
Y'all proud of that in Arkansas? You proud of that? You proud of that? Okay. Stephen A. Smith, talking about being at ESPN. I am sure that he will stay at ESPN. Because, like I said, him and ESPN are one. At Disney, although they are struggling theme park wise right now, they are still known as one of the biggest entities in the world for content. TNT Sports, I am going to just call it that Charles Barkley will be back with Inside the NBA because he wanted to save the staff and crews jobs, and ESPN did a solid. So you can do a solid for ESPN. Just call them and get a damn schedule. Hell, y'all guys, you gotta fly there to Bristol, Connecticut, sit down with the president, and get that schedule together. Then fine, all y'all, you, Ernie, Shaq, Kenny, Ernie, Shaq, Kenny, and y'all go down and get the schedule together. End of discussion. Moving on. JetBlue offering, even more sitting. I think the airline industry is going to have a lot of changes this year. I think it's more accessibility. But also, too, we are in the midst of a time where a president can do anything that he wants to do. So please be careful with that. Because he did do a ban of flying to places because he wanted to just be a racist. Lencia Kebede, the first African-American woman to play Elphaba full-time on Broadway in the Wicked musical. Congratulations to you, beautiful sister. That's so amazing. And it just goes to show that, when you have power, utilize it. And I think it's a wonderful thing that Broadway is recognizing. No, we are going to do what we want to do because we have the right to do it. It's called freedom of speech. freedom to assemble. Okay. The Oscars, like I said, there should be there should be a Best Picture nomination for 688. I'm sure that there are other movies that got snubbed. But let me tell you something. The impact of the culture and how people receive you is bigger than Oscar. Because Oscars, they come and go, but if you're not being embraced, everything else is shit. And TikTok Live Studio, TikTok is in a vulnerable position right now. They're in the middle of trying to figure out if there can be a deal, even though they said they don't really want to do a deal. I think TikTok Live Studio is really cool. The fact you can do TikTok on your laptop. It's only available for Windows though. And then of course the San Diego County Border to Fire. Please listen to your meteorologists. Please listen to the government officials there. And I hope that when he shows up, that nobody shows up for him, for the president. I hope that for sure. And what of it? Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Anyway, and like I said, the fact that states are fighting back, shout out to that. The states are fighting back. Of not allowing birthright censorship to be taken away. Thank you guys for standing up. Really, it should be every damn state fighting that. Honestly, it should be every state fighting that. So, for sure. And then, Luke Nail saying that Wendy is in her right mind is wonderful, wonderful to see. So, yes, indeed, a lot of a show. Like I said, we are just chilling out here now. I think I'll probably take it up to 3:15 probably. But yeah, it's been a good show today. It's been a really, really good show, a jam-packed show, for sure. So, yes, indeed. I'm gonna take this piece of trash off my screen. So yes, indeed. 3 people here in the building now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hang on 1 second. Hey, everybody. I'm still right here with you. Indeed. Y'all, we're just chilling out here now. What a jam-packed show today. Good Lord Jesus. But that's not all the show I have for y'all upon today. 15 likes. Thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for being here. Y'all, our day together is not done because, like I said, there is a huge opportunity right here for you all. Let me pull that up on your screen. Right here. If you are a Black BIPOC content creator, you need to be here at 6 p.m. live in 3 hours. I'm going to give you intel on how you can have a chance to work with Blavity Incorporated, y'all. This is such a big deal. I uploaded a video last night because I couldn't wait to tell y'all about it because I know not everybody's going to be able to come to the 6 o'clock one. So if you can't come to the 6 o'clock one, don't worry about it. I did a video. All the information's in that video. But if you want a live conversation about this, please come. Please come right here at 6 p.m. This is a huge opportunity, and y'all know I do not gatekeep. I always try to utilize opportunity as a tool to help people. So Like I said, the more that we do for each other, the more that we will have each other. Amen. Amen. So I just wanted to say that. So. We are just chilling out here, y'all. Glad to have all of you here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh. But yep, live in 3 hours there. Then, of course, tonight, you guys will be getting a Married to Medicine review. But that will be happening at 8 o'clock. Well, not 8 o'clock. Ooh, good Lord, no. 8:30, because y'all know how long-winded I can be. But you guys will get a Married to Medicine review tonight at 8:30. I know we usually do it at 6 o'clock, but whenever something in the culture is happening or that needs to be talked about, we make time for it. So please be here tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that amazing opportunity right there. And listen, I know it may not be the most watched, but hey, listen, also too, I need to quit down myself too, because people know about Braylon out here, for sure. So yes, indeed. So, but yeah, we're just chilling out, y'all. I think I'll take it about to 3:20, and then we'll head on out. But thank you all so much for being here. It truly means the world to me that y'all see me, you hear me, you're embraced to me. It means a lot more to me than I can ever express. I truly mean that. So thank you. Yes, indeed. So we're just chilling 5 more minutes, y'all, then we'll head on out of here. You know, like I said, tonight I will see you guys at 6 p.m. for that epic live. There should be a good time. And this is the thing too, right? Like when I looked at the application for this opportunity, I'm like, man, I wonder how this show was going to go. I would have submitted this show in my application, but you only choose 3 pieces of content. So yeah, it's all good. We are just chilling. Oh man, like I said, what a show today. Like I said, don't worry, y'all will have y'all Brainley's virtual tour destination roundup. You know, we've been doing those on Fridays. Something new we're doing. Last time it got like 60 something views, so it's really cool to see that, you know, trending, you know, picking up some steam there. So thank you all so much for that. Yes, thank you. Almost there, y'all. Like I said, truly, what a show today, really. Like I said, why I am here. I want to thank everybody for being here. Aries Girl Podcast is content creator, Captain V. It's great to have you back. Love you, love you, love you. ECW, thank you so much as well. Love you, love you, love you. Who said that? Thank you as well. Love you, love you, love you. Snatch by Diego, love you, brother. Listen, let me know when you go live next time so I can be upon the panel and support you. Yes, indeed. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to Snatch by Diego. I'm Sharon Gobble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, indeed. And the Met Stiller, thank you so much for being here as well. Whew, man. This show had a lot of range. We went from fires to slavery. Social media to slavery. We went, a little bit of everywhere today. So yes, indeed. So. But yep. Almost there, everybody. Almost there. With that being said, y'all, that is it for me. One love, much love, all love. Commercial break and fireworks are happening for the day. That's happening. Commercial break and fireworks coming away for the day. That's happening right now. I will see all of you tonight, 6 p.m. If you are a Black MyPOC content creator, be at this live at 6 p.m. It's going to be big. All right. One love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody. Enjoy your day. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife, but most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zola. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a Black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of Black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, nail pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good. Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from. They say if you dream a thing more than once, please, 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 it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets, on a good time, All this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.